Previously on MasterChef. The final 18 home cooks entered the kitchen for the first time.
The kind of dessert they give you for a month.
For 2 contestants, it was also their last time. Tonight, the competition heats up as the remaining 16 face their first team challenge.
There's no pizza.
They'll struggle with the massive scale
Look out, Max.
and each other.
Been cooking meat for twice as long as he's been alive.
Tonight, another home cook's MasterChef dreams will come to an end. The remaining 16 amateur cooks have arrived at the LA Times building in downtown Los Angeles, and they're about to face their first MasterChef team challenge.
We walk into the LA Times cafeteria. There's equipment that I've never seen. This is gonna be chaos.
Good morning. Welcome to one of the busiest cafeterias in downtown Los Angeles. This dining hall is attached to a building where over 1,500 employees work. Wow. Come 12 o'clock, this place becomes a madhouse. The office workers in this building don't have time to waste. All they want is their meal.
I never liked cafeteria food. It's very low quality, so I'm not really thrilled.
So here's your challenge. Create and serve an amazing soup, a salad, a pizza, and today's special entree, followed by a dessert. You've got 2.5 hours to prep and 2 hours to serve 350 guests.
I've fed 50 people myself once out of my kitchen with 2 days of preparation. This is going to be a disaster.
You'll split into 2 teams. Those teams will be chosen by the cooks with the best dishes in last night's elimination test. That's Max and Derek.
I am nervous because part of being a chef is controlling people, it's delegating, and I'm very non-confrontational. So this is gonna be hard for me.
Okay, time to pick your teams.
I am freaking out. First off, because I'm not the team lead, but also I really don't want to be on Max's team because his arrogance is through the roof.
This first pick for me sort of sets the tone in terms of who you think is the most talented cook. First pick is who?
I'm going for speed and experience in the kitchen. Christian.
Christian. Derek.
I'll take Susie. I chose Susie because I know Susie can cook.
Max, choice number 2.
Alejandra.
Alejandra.
Adrian?
What are you thinking of now, Max?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
He can make a pizza pie.
Alvin, come on.
Max, what's going through your mind now?
I need somebody who can do some prep work and prepare simple cuisine. Tony.
As a 52-year-old guy, I'm definitely gonna have some problems with an 18-year-old barking orders at me.
Let's go. Derek.
Ben.
I'm gonna give this to Tracy.
Tracy.
I'm gonna take Aaron.
I'm gonna choose Esther.
Esther.
I trust Jenny.
Right. So, here we go. Max, think carefully.
Christine's very emotional and a little bit off the rack, and I want stable personalities.
Jennifer.
I think it's hilarious that I'm the last person picked.
Christine.
They just don't know what they're up against.
Each team will have 2.5 hours to prep and just 2 hours to serve. If you run out of something, you've only got yourselves to blame. The losing team will face a pressure test. On the back of that pressure test, somebody will be leaving MasterChef. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Your time starts now.
The teams have 2.5 hours to prep 5 courses for 350 lunch patrons.
Huddle, huddle, huddle.
But first, they have to plan their menus.
Wait, horseshoe.
I really think we should do the lasagna. I think it'll work.
Because everyone's coming in at once.
Yeah, lasagna for sure.
I'm hesitant about lasagna, but Susie's confident she can get it done.
Guys, I think we're good. I've never made lasagna before.
Let's talk about pizza, guys.
Okay,
Now,
pizza.
pizza,
What
do
about
we-
mozzarella?
I've got a pizza oven in my backyard.
We need 2 people to...
Everyone's kind of all talking at once and throwing out ideas.
But luckily, all of us just agreed and we went for it.
Christine and Ben, you're gonna start on the pizza. Susie and I are doing lasagna. Alvin and Aaron, you guys are gonna start on the soup.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Over on the blue team, 18-year-old Max is rising to the challenge of being a team leader.
Tracy, you will be doing a salad. We're gonna be doing sliders. I'm gonna leave that up to Christian.
So what do we think about like maybe some mini blue cheese bacon burgers for our entree?
No.
None of my input was taken into consideration at all.
Giuseppe, pizza's on you. I'm not gonna question your taste on that. You're doing chicken chili. Dessert, we're gonna do cookies. Let's go, let's go.
Susie, how is this pasta?
Yeah, it's done.
On the red team, you know, we're keeping our heads pretty tight together. I've got Aaron and Alvin, they're working on the soup. Susie and I are doing the lasagna. Ben is gonna be working on the pizza, but at the same time, he's also gonna be putting together a strawberry dessert. And Adrian and Jenny, they're putting together the salad.
I'm just worried about getting all those people all at once, because that's how it's gonna be. I work as a waiter, so I know what lunch rush is like. 2 hours of lunch is gonna seem like an 8-hour day.
That's half an hour gone. 2 hours left of prep.
Garlic, I'm on that next. Tracy, that's your 2.
Right, talk to me about your menu.
All right, we're gonna keep it very fresh and simple. We're gonna do a salad, heavy on the vegetables, nuts and the cheese on the side.
Okay, soup.
We're doing a chicken vegetable chili. The pizza, we're doing arugula and prosciutto on top. We're gonna be doing little burgers.
Okay, so it's like a slider?
Yeah. Dessert, we're doing cookies.
Okay. Make sure that you're over absolutely every little detail, okay?
Absolutely,
Let's
Chef.
go.
Thank you.
Now that the teams have their menus in place, the focus is on the special of the day.
We're gonna do a mom-style lasagna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the eggplant going? In the
It's
lasagna?
gonna go in the lasagna.
How are you gonna cook it? You're gonna grill it?
I'm thinking about grilling it or sauteing it.
Mushy. Ideally, fry it and get it crispy, then to give you some texture in the lasagna.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Joe looks at me and he's like, you should like fry those eggplants. But we don't have a deep fryer. And I'm like, I'll just figure something out. I'm ready to own this challenge.
Although the blue team settled on mini slider burgers, they didn't check on the size of their buns.
You see the size of the buns?
No, where are they?
5 inches.
We can work around that.
We had agreed that we were gonna do sliders. Tony doesn't want to do sliders because we have full-size buns.
Max has cut them with a cookie cutter, but that's gonna take up a lot of time.
Tony doesn't want to listen to me. He doesn't want to sit there and frickin' punch out smaller buns because he's lazy.
You know, it's not about Max, it's not about me. This is all about time. I keep an eye on my time and I get things done, period.
Max, has that been tasted? Have you tested that?
No.
If you haven't tested it, why are you making them?
Okay.
So you make your mix, you cook one off, and you adjust.
Yes, sir.
More salt, more seasoning.
Okay.
But don't make 300 without tasting one.
Stop.
I really should have been on top of that and approved whatever the he was putting in there.
Just bland. That is bland.
I can fix that right now.
I just assumed that a guy like Tony would know how to season meat. I guess looks can be deceiving.
Meat's my middle name. I got no problem with meat. Been cooking meat for twice as long as he's been alive.
For the first MasterChef Team Challenge, the teams are going head-to-head to prep and cook 5 lunch courses for over 350 cafeteria customers.
Just bland.
The blue team has been put on the spot because they were not testing the seasoning for the burger meat.
Sex it up a little bit. Tabasco, mustard, egg.
I personally don't season burgers before I cook them. I season them as they're being cooked. But this is a team effort.
How's it now?
I think it's much better.
That's 100% better than last time.
Yes, it
man.
is.
Yo, blue team, we got an hour left. Let's keep it up.
For me, the big player today will be the pizzas. Red team are doing the white pizza.
This is my test pizza. This is the moment of truth.
To go no tomato sauce at all is a little bit risky.
Yeah.
A little bit too opinionated.
It's delicious.
Pick up Giuseppe with arugula and prosciutto. It's like the hit list of the greatest Italian ingredients.
Right. Those are flavors that stand out that you're going to remember. That's the one I like better.
If I don't make this happen, my friends are going to make fun of me for the rest of my life.
45 minutes to go!
While both teams' pizzas seem under control, the red team is having issues with today's special entree.
Is that cooked, the lasagna?
The noodles are overcooked is honestly my opinion. Susie was the one who came up with the lasagna straight on, and it looks like and it tastes like it's a grease pit.
The lasagna needs a lot of work. It falls apart on the plate. This has no structural integrity whatsoever.
My lasagna is not coming out right. It's crap. I'm freaking out. We're gonna try to improve on it and see if we can make it delicious. It's my job to save everything with the lasagna, at least.
I'm concerned about what Susie is doing. She's not cooking the lasagna right, so I tried to help her, but she wouldn't listen to anybody.
Wow, this is really good.
I feel like we can save it, but we're definitely the underdog in this one at this point.
2 minutes to go, guys.
Coming down.
Derek, I can't hold those customers back.
I understand, Chef.
Okay?
Go.
Tell them to cut down on the cheese. There's so much cheese on there.
Okay.
It's like a heart attack waiting under a hot lamp. Let's go.
Chef. Behind.
With 350 customers waiting outside, time has run out for corrections.
Here.
They must serve their dishes now.
Here we go. The doors are open.
For this challenge, when a customer orders a course, they will receive a plate from each team.
Can I interest you in some chicken chili soup?
For soup, it's the blue team's chicken chili
Very helping with a little kick.
versus the red team's chicken orzo.
Here you are, I have one for you too as well.
Hi guys, you want to step up and get your salads?
The blue team's seasonal salad
Care for blue cheese on your salad?
is up against the red team's watermelon salad.
We've got some fresh watermelon, cucumber, and feta.
You want some good pizza from an Italian guy?
The blue team's prosciutto and arugula pizza
Not everyone born in Italy can cook pizza, my friend.
is challenging the red team's white pizza.
I have a pizza oven in my backyard. I can make pizza.
And the red team's lasagna entree
A lot of love went into this dish.
is going head-to-head against the blue team's burger.
Can I get a well done, Tony?
For the dessert, red team's fresh fruit faces off against blue team's chocolate chip cookie.
Fresh chocolate chip cookies.
Each diner will cast their vote for the team's dish they like best. The team that wins the most courses wins the challenge.
Tony, give me your best looking burger.
My entree is definitely better than the lasagna I'm going up against.
Here we go. Enjoy.
A burger's just a way better fit in a cafeteria situation.
So you had the burger and the lasagna. What are we thinking?
I actually don't even like burgers, and I like the burger better than the lasagna.
I love burgers.
Here you go. What would you like? I am so worried about my team right now. The other team is flipping out burgers and kicking our butt, and I'm just standing there defeated. We should have switched dishes. We shouldn't have done lasagna.
Over at the pizza station, Italian Giuseppe is struggling.
What's going on? There's no pizza.
There's no pizza.
Giuseppe, I'm gonna send him away if I don't get a pizza here in a minute. You gotta give me some pizza.
Are we able to cook for 300 people? Me either.
There is so much pressure.
No pizza. Move on. They're losing votes. Giuseppe, you see this? This is all lost votes for you.
Every empty dish handed out by the blue team means an automatic point for the red team. The blue team is not only making customers wait for pizza, they're also falling behind with their burger entree.
Tony, I need a medium well.
Okay, it's about 2 minutes out.
Stop. Look at the line. Making people wait for burgers is not going to win the competition. It's not going to get you votes.
The girl can only handle so many burgers, so I'm trying to do them in staggered shifts.
These people are hungry, they've been waiting a long time, and it's on you to make sure that you deliver a consistent product.
I know I need to take charge with the burgers. Tony's being subpar right now. The best way to help is to pre-cook a bunch of Tony's burgers so we can keep up with the demand.
It's the last time Tony makes patties. They suck. They're falling apart.
I'm pre-cooking all these burgers, trying to make up for what Tony can't do, and I can't find a clean tray to bring them out on. The best I can find is a tray that has some nuts on it. I'm in a hurry, and this is cafeteria food, not fine dining. I really don't care.
There's nuts on the burger?
When I get the burgers brought out to me, it's on a dirty cookie sheet with roasted walnuts on it.
They don't even look like a burger anymore.
26 burgers, gotta go in the trash.
Get rid of them, Tony.
You don't serve off of a dirty anything to the public.
Max, these are all just turning to crap. Let's just stop it now.
We have contaminated burger meat.
We're running out of food, and Max is not helping.
We only have 8 left, dude.
8 burgers?
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
We're sorry. Blue team has run out of their item for now, so Everybody's going to be grabbing their lasagna and take an empty blue plate, please.
I apologize.
Unfortunately for the blue team, every empty plate means an automatic point for red.
We now have no more burger meat. We run to the walk-ins. They have frozen shrimp and a little bit of chicken.
We ran out of burgers. We made them too big. I don't know why we didn't end up doing sliders. We could have cut the buns in half or down with a cup.
Blue team is now serving chicken burgers. I'm hoping there's time to catch up.
I'm assuming you have an amazing recipe for this?
Yeah, we're just gonna dry rub these. We gotta get something else to get on that grill, and we need to do it right now. We don't want to lose this line.
No burger, right?
No burger, I'm sorry. We're cooking chicken now. It's gonna be a little bit, though.
As the blue team continues their last-ditch effort to save their entree, the votes are trickling in, and the customers keep coming.
Do you care for nuts on your salad today?
This was like the never-ending story. Every time I looked up, there was another face.
Vote for blue.
The lasagna was really good. It had really good flavors. It was a win.
The red team's lasagna may be scoring votes, but they're running out.
If it's not ready, they can't wait for it. You don't get the point.
Things start breaking down a little bit. We have this huge line.
Do we have any lasagna ready?
I'm crusting it off the top right now. We're all just convinced that we're the team going to the pressure test.
What do you got? Special today for the red.
As lunch service ends, the office workers drop off their votes and head back to work. For every course they ate, each of the 350 customers have a vote for either blue team or red team.
Red team, blue team. The last customer has just gone through.
Whoever wins the most courses wins the challenge.
We are exhausted. Our morale is completely down. I think we lost this challenge.
First of all, you just served over 300 office workers. One team is going to lose this challenge. That team faces a huge pressure test. Susie, what's the matter?
I really hope that we don't lose because of the lasagna. I know that we've lost this challenge, and I know that we've lost this challenge because of me.
Susie's crying. I mean, we all know that lasagna sucked, so shut up.
Right, time for the scores.
Each team prepared 5 courses. The first team to win 3 courses wins the challenge.
Starting off with the soup. It was Erin's chicken orzo against Alejandra's chicken chili. Red team, blue team were... Congratulations, blue team. Okay. Next scores. They're in for the salad. Will it be the seasonal salad from blue or red team's watermelon salad? Wow, wow, wow. Red team, 91 to 52. Next up, pizza. We had a true Italian against an American in a ridiculous hat. What were the scores? Red team.
Giuseppe, you let us down on the pizza. We had full confidence in you.
Next, the big sort of excitement when you come into a restaurant. The special of the day. Susie's lasagna for the red team or Tony's burgers for Team Blue.
If the red team wins this course, they will win the challenge.
The scores are... Congratulations, blue team. Christian, Tony, we had issues with the burger to begin with, but you pulled it back. Really good. Well done.
Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, finally, desserts. It's red team's berries and cream versus blue team's cookie.
It all comes down to the dessert. Whoever wins this course wins the challenge.
What were the scores?
You guys are awesome!
So excited and relieved that we've won. It was a perfect team. I could not have picked a better team myself, and I feel so good.
Blue team, you will be facing an extraordinary pressure test. get a great night's sleep, because each and every one of you are going to need it, because on the back of that pressure test, one of you will be leaving MasterChef.
As a captain, I think Max fell a little bit short. He's never ran a kitchen crew before, and this up.
Good night.
Thank
Red
you.
team, well done.
I'm absolutely furious right now. I'm pissed. Max was supposed to be a captain of our team. He did nothing. He was too busy running around the kitchen acting like he wanted to be a boss.
I'm frustrated, but I'm also angry at Tony and Giuseppe. Giuseppe must be really, really ashamed of himself, and I'm ashamed of him. In the end, I wish I never picked him. Tomorrow, my team has to face a pressure test, and somebody's gonna go home.
Let's go.
Well, I'm nervous about a pressure test because I got no idea what to even expect. How do you prepare?
I'm nervous for a few people on my team, but I could really care less if Tony got his ass thrown off.
Yesterday, you competed in your first team challenge. Red team, congratulations. You won the challenge. You'll be watching this incredible pressure test from the safety of the gallery. Off you go. Congratulations. Well done.
Max, what happened to your team? Why'd you lose?
The issue was just getting stuff out. I would have liked for people to do things a little differently, looking back, but I just didn't have the balls to say anything.
Tony, what'd you think of Max's leadership?
I really didn't need any leadership. If I was assigned a job and I could handle any job that's given me. It was all just a boy being a boy and not being able to handle the criticism from a man.
It's time for you guys to compete in your very first pressure test. When it's over, at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef.
All right, blue team, your pressure test today is all about ravioli.
I don't like ravioli. I don't eat ravioli. I don't. It's the truth.
Creating homemade pasta is both an art and a science. From the pasta itself, not overworked, a silken texture, to the filling, not too dry, not too wet, to the binding, the technique of construction. And we will be examining technique, precision, and culinary vision as we watch you cook us the perfect ravioli.
You're each gonna be preparing a simple spinach and ricotta filling. And here's the trick. It's gotta be with a simple butter sauce. That way, there's no disguising a bad piece of pasta.
You've all got 60 minutes to produce a stunning ravioli. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your 60 minutes starts now. Off you go.
For their first pressure test, each contestant will prepare a spinach ricotta ravioli with access to the exact same ingredients. The judges will be looking for consistency of the dough and filling, construction of the ravioli, technique, and overall flavor.
I'm feeling confident. I think I'm one of the strongest competitors here. I've only made ravioli by hand once before, and it's all on the line right now.
All right, Christian, which one of your fellow contestants is going to boil in the water with these raviolis?
I'm a little nervous for Tony. I don't think he has a lot of experience doing it, so I'm just nervous for him.
Right.
There's a lot of technicality in ravioli. I'm just worried that I remember all the components of homemade pasta.
We're really seeing technique step away from kind of impulse cooking and passion, really asking them to do something that requires know-how.
The thickness of the pasta should almost be transparent, so you can just start to see the touch of the spinach through the pasta.
Right, and are they going to just have a gorgeous filling with a little bit of pasta around it, or are they going to be doing a big piece with a little bit of filling?
It's all about ratio, right? Half a ravioli is a mouthful. It's a lot of science.
Now they're each on their own. They have nobody that they can blame except themselves.
Okay, halfway house, 30 minutes to go. All right, Giuseppe, if there's one thing you should be doing with your eyes closed, it's fresh pasta.
Yeah, I made my fillings right now with spinach, nutmeg, Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper.
And the mixture, it looks a bit wet, that. Is that purposely done?
I'm trying to work on this one right now.
OK, who's going home in this pressure test?
Could be me. Anything can happen.
Jennifer, who do you think is going to struggle here today with the pasta challenge?
Tony might have a little
All right.
issue, just because he cooks on the grill and,
Right.
you know.
What are you doing differently?
I actually put a little bit of nutmeg,
You put the nutmeg in the pasta dough?
in the pasta dough.
Be careful with the nutmeg, right? It's very
Yes.
strong.
Tone Loke, how we doing, buddy?
Good, Graham.
A lot of people that we've been asking here, who do we think's the weakest? Who's gonna go home? And a lot of people are saying Tony, that he's gonna struggle with it. Do you feel that?
I took a pretty good ass kicking yesterday, but I don't think I'm the underdog. I think I'm just like one guy that voiced their opinion yesterday, and some people can't handle the truth.
All right,
That's where I'm
keep
at. with
working.
it.
I want to see it. I want to try it.
Okay.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
So you see different techniques. I mean, obviously, I think Giuseppe, you can see that he's made pasta before.
I watched Giuseppe's filling. It's actually quite liquid. Now, the danger of that, it can go flat.
One guy that everybody was saying that they thought was the weakest link is actually the one that made it by hand using his little fork. His
Tony.
spinach looks great. Tony,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Incredible.
We did see someone put nutmeg in their pasta, no? Jennifer.
Yeah,
That is a technical mistake.
Yeah, raw nutmeg inside the pasta.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. Just on 15 minutes to go.
Gotta get it through. Perfect. I just need this to work out for me.
I am needing to make the pasta thinner, which is taking more time, and the clock is ticking down.
We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes.
The dough is a pain in the ass. I can't do it. I have about 10 minutes left at this point, and my previous batch of raviolis suck. There we go. Back in the game. I'm not sure that I have enough time left to do another batch, but I gotta try.
Taste, 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 taste.
Very good. Taste is right on.
We should be plating now. 30 seconds to go.
My pasta turned out a little tough. I might be in trouble.
Here we go. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
I'm a little worried.
I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. At least one of the 8 of us is gonna go home, and I wanna stay.
What a tough pressure test. Well done.
Okay, Giuseppe, come on up here.
All 3 judges will taste each home cook's ravioli. When the tasting is complete, at least one person will be sent home.
This could be the last thing I'm cooking, and to get out of an Italian dish, that would be embarrassing.
So you did a larger shape, 3 pieces.
Ravioloni.
Ravioloni. So let's see what we got here. You think that the ratio from filling the pasta looks right to you?
No.
No. I think that's about overworking the dough.
These look a little flat, taking a look at them. It's not really a pillow as much as it's a sheet.
The pasta's too thick. Somebody's going home today, and I didn't expect you to be in that bracket. Okay, Tony, let's go.
I really did not nail this one at all. I did a chiffonade of spinach. I put just a little bit of Parmesan in the filling.
Really? Man, they look like pasta sandwiches.
Hopefully my filling will stand out.
Yeah. That pasta, it's just so thick and so heavy.
Just look at the density of that. I'm struggling with the thickness of the pasta. It's all here.
A dish like this, I don't even know how to eat this because, quite frankly, what this dish should be is a ravioli that looks something like this, right? When you're so far off track from the balance that we're looking for, it's hard to even give a valuation. I mean, a bit of a letdown. Sorry, Tony.
I actually feel real disappointed in myself. I'm a good cook that had a really bad day today.
Okay, Max, come on up. What do you got for us?
I did a brown butter sauce with a little sage in there.
I noticed you were unhappy with the first set. You threw them away, you started again. Why?
The dough was very gluteny. I had to salvage that. Took everything I could, ran it through the machine a bunch of times, and I came out with the product I liked.
At least you had the intelligence to stop, taste, readjust, and with barely under 10 minutes to go, start again. That takes a big pair of balls. Today, it paid off.
I'm extremely proud of myself, and that's what a pressure test is all about. I pass it in every sense of the word.
Tracy, let's go. All right, so walk me through what you did.
I prepared the filling, which is a spinach ricotta, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of nutmeg.
Wow, I think the pasta is a little bit underdone, but the brown butter you just nailed.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Okay, Christian, let's go.
I mixed up some ricotta with some spinach, put some salt and pepper and some grated Parmesan cheese in there.
I like the shape. I thought the plating was good. I thought the butter sauce was effective. And in fact, filling's good.
Alejandra.
I knew that I wouldn't be relying on the butter as much for a sauce, so I wanted the texture inside the ravioli to be creamy.
The visual impact, the color, they're beautiful. And that, for me, is one of the best raviolis I've tasted anywhere.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Esther, please, come up.
When I look at my ravioli, I'm extremely happy with the way it looks. The way it tastes, I wish I could say that I tried one.
There's a funny taste in the filling. I can't quite make out.
You've got the perfect thickness of the pasta, but I'm concerned about the filling. Is there egg yolking there?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. You don't know what's in your ravioli? The filling is nowhere near as good as the pasta. It's not good. Such a shame.
All right, next up, Jennifer.
I'm looking at my plate and I feel very confident.
Walk me through how you made the filling.
I whipped the ricotta, sauteed up some spinach, dried it out, and added some salt and pepper.
I've never seen or heard of putting nutmeg in the pasta.
Jennifer, one person, minimum, is leaving this competition today. What were you thinking, putting fresh nutmeg grated into the flour?
Thought it would give it a little bit of a different flavor profile than everybody else's.
You put the frickin' nutmeg in the pasta, I could scream. The filling is delicious. It's got that wow factor. Yet it's destroyed by that nutmeg. So frustrating, because I think you may have blown it.
To know that that one small little mistake is ultimately quite possibly gonna cost me, it's tough to swallow.
That was a tough pressure test for at least one of you. That will be your last time you'll cook inside the MasterChef kitchen. Okay, all 8 of you, come down to the front, please.
We asked you to construct something that involved a certain amount of intuition, know-how, finesse, along with culinary savvy. Some of you excelled. Others did not understand what we really wanted.
All right. Will the following 5 people please stand forward? Giuseppe. Tracy. Max. Alejandra. And Christian. The 5 of you are safe from elimination. Congratulations. Please head up to the gallery.
Off you go. Well done.
I'm hoping that the judges are taking into consideration the times that I did shine.
I'm very worried that I'm gonna go home on a stupid mistake.
I want to throw up. The damn nutmeg. I don't want to walk away from here leaving them disappointed.
Jennifer, step forward. Tony, step forward. Esther, you've sacrificed a lot to enter this competition, but that wasn't you at your best, and it was not MasterChef quality. And for the fact that you didn't even know what was in your ravioli mix, your journey in MasterChef is going to continue. And here's why. Technically, you nailed the pasta, but don't ever tell me, ever again, you've got no idea what's inside that ravioli.
Yes, chef.
Yes? Upstairs, please.
I'm relieved. I'm running really fast for those stairs because I don't want to stand down there ever again.
I could feel the beads of sweat rolling down my back.
Everything is at stake right now. I mean, I'm really nervous, and the odds are getting pretty low.
Jennifer, Tony, this is a very tough decision for us. You know, you may be in the bottom 2, but you both hold a lot of strength in this competition. But both your dishes were ranked below par by all 3 of us. Tony, the pasta was way too thick, and it was lacking that visual wow factor that we were looking for. Jennifer, you've done something pretty stupid. You put nutmeg in the flour.
You made some technical mistakes that are beyond reproach, so it's a very difficult position you put us in.
The first person leaving MasterChef in the first ever pressure test is Tony. Your time's done in MasterChef. But let me tell you something really important. You have a very passionate take on food, and you can cook, let me tell you that. And do not go back to becoming a trucker. Find yourself in a kitchen, dig deep, yeah, and stand strong.
Thank you, Chef.
Follow that dream, okay? Thank you. Please take your apron off and put it on your station.
I came into this as somebody who's getting too old to do what I've done all my life. I love to cook. I want to open a little chalkboard restaurant with my wife. I don't need to be a rich man. I want to go through the rest of my life doing what I love. They gave me respect, which is worth more than any of the money. I'm truly grateful for that.
Okay. Take your apron upstairs. You are on thin ice, really thin ice. There's several things you cannot play with. Pasta's one of them.
I really thought we were both going home. You know, sometimes you stumble, but it's how you pick yourself up on the other end that makes or breaks you. And this is gonna make me.
Next time on MasterChef.
Show us you mean business.
The final 15 cooks face another mystery box.
It's a very big gamble.
Where some grab the judges' attention.
Absolutely beautiful.
For all the right reasons.
It's like fireworks on your palate.
And others.
That's like taking a Bentley and crashing it into a wall.
For the wrong ones.
I would send you home now.
In the Elimination Challenge, the judges test the cook's sweeter side. Leading to some bitter results.
It's like I've just gone to the doctors for a skin graft on my butt.
And a shocking elimination.
This gives what I do a bad name.
And another home cook's MasterChef dreams will come to a bitter end. Previously on MasterChef, the home cooks face their first team challenge.
You've got 2 hours to serve 350 guests.
Been cooking meat for twice as long as he's been alive.
Disaster.
The losing team faced an intense pressure test, ending another amateur home cook's dreams.
Tony, time's done in MasterChef.
Tonight,
game on.
15 home cooks remain.
Show us you mean business.
And the competition intensifies.
Why are you crying?
Some will crack under pressure.
Complete disaster.
And the judges take it personally.
This gives what I do a bad name.
I would send you home now.
I feel like giving up.
At the end of the night, a shocking elimination.
It was inedible.
Over the next 8 weeks, the remaining home cooks will face extraordinary challenges.
My mum was flown halfway around the world to come here and eat that dessert.
For the winner, $250,000.
You're unstoppable.
That's a party in my mouth.
And the title of MasterChef.
Let's go, guys. Stand in front of your station, please. Let's go. Good morning.
Morning.
Now, in your previous challenge, another talented contender for the title of MasterChef was sent home. Look, there's just 15 of you remaining. 15!
Oh, it's awesome to be in the top 15. But I'm in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle anymore. I want to be on top. I need to step it up.
Today's challenge is about inspiration and creativity. Your second mystery box challenge.
You'll each have to prepare, cook, and present one absolutely fantastic dish. The trick? You're only using the ingredients hidden under those boxes.
We will taste only the top 3 dishes. The person with the best dish from that 3 will have a huge, and I mean huge, advantage in the next challenge.
If you win this challenge, you're going to have a huge advantage. I don't know what the huge advantage is going to be, but whatever it is, I want it.
Any of you ready to go home yet?
You've got 1 hour. Show us that you mean business. On the count of 3, you'll lift those boxes and find out what you're up against.
I love mystery boxes. I'm a savory cook, so I'm hoping for a nice savory protein.
I am so hoping that under this box, there are the ingredients I need to make some sort of pastry.
Slowly. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Rack of New Zealand lamb. Stunning. Peaches, Romanesco cauliflower, fresh fava beans, feta, white rice, Thai chili peppers, tarragon, creme fraiche, pie crust, heavy cream, and eggs.
The ingredients that you have in front of you, they are so diverse. You can really go either way, right? Sweet, savory. There's so many opportunities.
Make this the best dish you've ever cooked in this competition, because the next stage is an elimination test. 60 minutes, and your time starts from now. Off you go.
Lamb's something that I use at home, and I'm just gonna brown it off and then glaze it, cut them into little lollipops, and then maybe just a little cauliflower, some fava beans. I think I'll be in the top 3.
I have no idea what this is. And it's scary, and it reminds me of a Christmas tree.
The mystery box challenge is where we separate the men from the boys.
Right.
You got to really have the combination of intelligence and speed. You got to conceptualize and execute, not second guess yourself. Take it all the way to the bottom line.
What would you do?
I do a roasted lamb, and I do a little fava mint salad, some crumbled feta with it, and maybe a little romesco puree.
I need to capitalize big time on this challenge. I need to be at least top 3, show them exactly who I am, and just be right in their face.
Talk to me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna poach some peaches, maybe do a little creme fraiche with mint and some of the chilies. And I did a little test run on my lamb chop with pomegranate molasses.
Yes.
Coated in over that.
Very, very sweet.
Yes.
Great for a glaze, but it is incredibly weighted and it's incredibly thick.
Right.
And very syrupy. Okay, get it together, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Good luck.
Thank you.
45 minutes to go.
I'm gonna make some lamb lollipops, and I'm going to fry up some of the feta cheese and kind of do a sweet compote on top of the feta cheese.
Derek, talk to me. What do you got?
Uh-oh. He took the rack of lamb and made hamburger out of it.
Jeez.
Are you out of your mind?
A little bit.
That's like taking a Bentley and crashing it into a wall.
I just want to stand out a little bit.
Don't risk everything to distinguish yourself. You know, a rack of lamb is a rack of lamb.
Sure.
Give it the respect it deserves.
Wow.
A lot of butchering. I thought they would have left those rack of lambs whole. Everyone's taking it apart.
Yeah.
That's kind of like freaking me out.
To cut each one into individual slices,
Very risky.
lamb's that thin,
But that's
it's
the-
overcooked the minute you've touched the pan.
That's the advantage of a rack. 35 minutes to go, guys.
I'm a little lost right now.
Hello, Alejandra. What are you doing?
I'm doing a curry rack of lamb, and it's right now in the oven, finishing up with the roasting. I'm gonna make a peach chutney using some mint.
One thing I'm worried about, though, is your rack of lamb is in the oven with 30 minutes left to go.
I'm pulling it out so it can rest and all
Okay.
the liquids can distribute.
Okay, perfect.
Thank
Good luck.
you, Chef.
As far as my lamb, I'm feeling good. Gonna try to cook it very quickly because this type of lamb will burn if you cook it any more than a minute and a half.
Right, Susie, no lamb, no peaches, and you've gone for a vegetarian cauliflower spiced rice dish. It's a very big gamble.
It is, Chef. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun in the kitchen.
Okay, just under 10 minutes to go.
Are you cooking the rest of this, too?
Yep, I'm gonna
Okay.
cook the rest of that off
Perfect.
also. Yep. Graham comes over to me and says, oh, you're gonna use the full rack? And originally I was just gonna stick with my lollipop chops. They're really nicely seared. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should try to throw it on there. I figured that I would have enough time to let it kind of cook itself through to a nice rare to medium rare. It was not my original game plan.
Last 2 minutes.
Now you should be having your meat resting. Are you thinking about plating it?
45 seconds to go. Finishing touches. Keep it going, guys. We're only tasting the top 3 dishes. Make sure yours is in those top 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Chef Ramsay yells time, and I'm thinking, damn, I should have left that rack on my board.
We've been watching you all very closely and observing all those techniques, studying that level of creativity, and really seeing you take this challenge face on. I'm going to single out one dish that stood out. Jennifer, your dish definitely stood out. Unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons.
Jennifer, this I have to make a point of, because this is not even about cooking, about technique. This is a complete disaster. This lamb is raw, is completely raw. You can't, you take this thing and you cut it in half, it would be dangerous to serve a piece of lamb like this to a judge. This is raw, raw. Do you see this? Yeah. Raw. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about trying to serve us raw food? We're here to judge this thing. We're watching you cook. We're not idiots. You know, if it were for me, this is not an elimination round. I would send you home now. This is a serious cooking competition with a serious prize. Don't come in here and waste our time, because it will throw you out of this competition if you do something as stupid as to serve us raw, unsanitary food.
I didn't trust my instinct and tried to plate a bigger plate than I really wanted to. I should have stuck with just the chops. And I don't like looking like a fool. And it sucks.
3 of the dishes that stood out for all the right reasons. The first dish belongs to Alejandra. Right, describe the dish, please.
Okay, this is a curried rack of lamb. I have a cauliflower steak that I've roasted in the oven. I have made a chutney with the peach and the pomegranate molasses. And the rice, I've made a pilaf with the fava beans that I've blanched just in salted water.
So, 60 minutes, one stunning dish. You've done that times 4. 4 individual tough techniques that even a professional chef would struggle to get done in 60 minutes. You've done it brilliantly.
And that's the peach chutney?
Yes, sir.
It's delicious. Great job.
Thank you so much, Chef.
This is one of those rare occasions that, like, you nailed it, you nailed it, you nailed it, you nailed it, you nailed it.
Thank you so much.
After Alejandro's chosen, I'm like, please call my name. I'm sending like little messages to Chef Ramsay, Chef Elliott, and Joe.
So the next dish that we want to try is a dish that I think would certainly win the award for being the most restaurant ready.
Tracy.
And that dish belongs to Adrian. Why don't you come down here and give us your dish?
Well done.
Tell me about the reduction, the pomegranate reduction. How did that come to you?
I did like a dummy lamb chop with just the molasses, but it was pretty heavy. So I kind of put in the blood orange juice. Then once I sear them, I use that marinade and put it into the port reduction that I poached the peaches in.
It's like fireworks on your palate. You have heat in the back, you have acidity in the front. What's the heat from, the chilies?
The Thai chilies and the creme fraiche with walnut.
I thought you were sort of disappearing in this competition, but it's remarkable. Absolutely delicious. Good job.
I appreciate it,
Well
Chef.
done.
Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done.
All right, the next dish out of the 3 that we're tasting, the contestant had some of the best, most beautiful plating skills that we've seen so far. Tracy, please come forward. All right, walk me through it.
Okay, so basically I wanted not only the lamb to be the star, but also the feta. So I sliced up those blood oranges, kind of grilled them on the stovetop so they were nice and caramelized. Also fried up the feta cheese so that it would have a crispy exterior.
The walnuts and the feta alone look beautiful with the little blood orange. I mean, you set that aside and that's, you know, like its own little vegetarian course or something. It's really nice. So this lamb, you know, as we cut through it, should just be that beautiful pink, you know, almost sensuous color. I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you, Chef.
Great flavor. I really like that use of the creme fraiche and the balancing of the sweetness with adding some of that salt and pepper that gives it some heat that's really needed.
Thank you very much, Chef. Thank you.
This is a well thought out, intelligently constructed entree. I think that the feta and lamb is one of the winning combinations. Delicious, Tracy. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, 3 amazing, remarkable dishes.
Tracy and Alejandro are awesome, but I know my dish is spot on.
We're definitely on a new level here. This is really kind of raising the bar. These dishes are complex, complete, and intriguing.
I finally made it to the front of the judges as one of the top 3. Like, at this point, my strategy has to be keep going up.
For us so far, in this contest, the toughest decision we've had to make.
I don't want to be second place. I want to be number 1. You know, I want to be the best.
The winning dish today from the Mystery Box Challenge, congratulations, goes to Adrian. Well done.
Good job.
Really good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Excited?
I don't know what to say. So, thank you. I won a mystery box challenge. I got their attention. I want to go celebrate. It's completely a dream. It's a great dream.
Are you ready to find out what your advantage is?
Yeah.
Okay, this way. Let's go. Congratulations.
As the winner of the mystery box, Adrian enters the MasterChef pantry. Here, he will be put in control of the next challenge. In the elimination test, at least one person will leave the competition. And now, Adrian will be given a huge advantage as he gets to pick the ingredient everyone else must cook with. But the one thing he can't control is the theme of the challenge. As always, that is in the hands of the judges.
The first bit of news is you could still be up for elimination today, okay? The theme of today's elimination challenge is desserts.
I'm freaking out just because I don't make any desserts at home. I never order dessert when I go out. But if I can come out strong on this, it's gonna gain some real respect.
So we're about to show you 3 amazing ingredients for dessert. But before that, let's talk about your 2 huge advantages. First of all, from these 3 ingredients, you get to choose the ingredient that you want to be the star across your dessert. And then you get to choose a different ingredient for your competitors. Be clever.
Okay, so the first ingredient today is coffee. As a component of desserts, it's a game changer because inherent in coffee comes acidity, bitterness, things that you have to really consider when you create the most sophisticated desserts.
All right, ingredient number 2 is pineapple. It's both sweet and sour, right? There's these different acidic notes that can really help set a dessert apart.
Your third ingredient, nuts. So complicated to get right. Think very, very carefully. Remember, it is an elimination test.
My advantage is kind of like a catch-22 because it doesn't matter what I pick. I could pick any 3 of those things and someone's gonna hate me.
So which ingredient are you choosing for you and for your competitors? Wow. The theme for today's elimination test is desserts.
I feel really confident doing desserts. As a chef, you need to know how to do pastries as well as culinary, and I think I can do both.
When I hear I'm cooking desserts, I'm pretty pissed off. I don't feel comfortable with them at all, and I'm a little worried, to tell you the truth.
Adrian had a choice of 3 ingredients to pick from: pineapple, coffee, or nuts. Adrian got to choose the main ingredient for his desserts, and he got to pick the ingredient that the rest of you are gonna have to cook.
Wow. So he chose for himself the most diverse ingredients, and they are...
I picked nuts.
Is there anyone who is a little bit jealous of Adrian's nuts? You are going to be using...
Don't pick coffee.
The most amazing.
Not pineapple.
Coffee.
Come on, seriously?
Yes! Coffee's something I love. It's something I know. I want to run over to Adrian and just give him a big hug right now.
Remember, we're gonna be tasting all of your dishes today, including Adrian's. And on the back of that, one of you will be going home.
You've got 5 minutes in the pantry to get your ingredients, then 90 minutes to make the most exquisite dessert. Your time starts now. Off you go.
Come in, inside track.
With coffee as their main ingredient, the contestants now have 5 minutes in the pantry to get everything they need to create a dessert that can keep them in the competition.
Immediately, I think of an espresso chocolate flourless cake. Part of the reason why I chose a flourless chocolate cake is that there's minimal ingredients, so I could focus on some other flavors.
I'm making a coffee cheesecake. I bake a lot of dessert, but I just bake a lot of cookies. This isn't cookies, it's a lot more scientific. Oh, come on.
Baking and pastry and desserts are all chemistry, and I really understand the science of food, so I'm hoping that carries me through today. You know, in the back of my mind, I always see myself at a minimum cooking in the finals, if not winning this whole competition.
Just under 60 minutes left.
Who do you think can bring it in the baking department? Who's shown us some baking skills thus far?
Yeah, I think Tracy is a very clever but reserved individual.
Technical cook.
What about Alvin? You know, we've seen him take a molecular approach, which means he has some science background. Does he apply that to the sweet food now?
Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed. I thought it was a very smart move for Adrian to have chosen the nuts because and so much more diversity.
But a lot riding on his shoulders now if he doesn't produce, and, you know, he's got his neck on the chopping block like everyone else.
What are you doing, Alvin?
I got to do a beignet, and I'm trying to pull off coffee spheres to put in the beignet before
so like
they
a
fry.
liquid center,
yeah,
Cafe
liquid
du
center,
Monde.
yeah, powdered sugar, maybe a little coffee dust on top.
Are you out of your mind? Make us dessert. It's not a chemistry experiment.
You need to convert him.
Max, what are you doing? You got all cream over your nose, buddy. Yeah, a little bit here as well. There you go. Excellent. What are you making? What are you making?
I'm making a layer cake with crepes and a cream cheese and mascarpone coffee infusion.
Good luck.
Hi, Alejandra.
Hello, chef.
What are you making?
It's a black bottom coffee cream tart.
Wow. What's this?
That's like a whipped cream with instant espresso and a little bit of sugar,
That's instant coffee and whipped cream?
Yeah, well,
Where did you learn that?
My mother.
That is like so ghetto delicious. It's awesome.
It's like Kool-Aid.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, 30 minutes to go. So you're doing like almost like a short crust tart.
I'm close on time, but I'm just gonna push for it.
The pastry's still raw. Can I suggest you get them in the oven?
Yes, chef.
Yeah. Interesting. We've got some weak desserts. We've got some strong desserts.
The most important thing in this challenge is you don't want to be in the bottom three.
No, I think Alvin and Christine are my potential sort of weakest desserts. Okay, 10 minutes to go.
They're coming out perfect. This dish is definitely gonna be a top competitor.
I'm pulling my tart out of the oven, and it looks like soup. It's just not even coming together. So I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I have leftover coffee filling that is still kind of liquidy, and I did make melted chocolate, thank God. There's 6 minutes left, and I look over, and I'm realizing that I have all these eggs left, and I still have sugar. Be back. So I'm like, mousse, 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 mousse. I can make a mousse in 6 minutes. Coffee mousse. I mean, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, 5 minutes to go. Make it count. Start finishing that amazing dessert.
I'm here for my son, I'm here for myself, and I'm not going home.
Last 60 seconds. Put those finishing touches.
60 seconds. Screw this, screw that. Oh, where's the chocolate chip?
15 seconds to go.
There's a chocolate chip. There's a raspberry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done, well done, well done. Good job.
I literally just whipped this together. I'm thinking I'll do great or I'll go home.
All right, Adrian, let's do it.
As the winner of the Mystery Box Challenge, Adrian got to choose his main ingredients as well as those of his competitors. But he could still face elimination.
It's a chocolate torte, and I have pistachio, hazelnut inside. And also, I made a coulis of raspberry, strawberry, pomegranate, and amaretto.
What's really odd is it seems like you chose chocolate as your ingredient. The nuts are just kind of a garnish on top.
The sad news is you can't really identify what we've done different from the nuts on top to the nuts inside that mixture.
How many different nuts do you use?
All of them, sadly.
Every kind. Is that like a normal thing you've seen before a cake with every nut known to humanity in it?
No.
So what were you thinking? I think you took an incredible advantage and squandered it.
Christine, please come up.
I make mousse at my house all the time, but I have never, ever made mousse in 6 minutes. I was trying to make like a creamy coffee tart, but I didn't have enough. I didn't calculate my time well enough.
Thanks.
The actual mousse tastes nice. For me, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And on the back of a disaster with the tarts, I think you've done a pretty good job to bring that back, to be honest. I think you should wait till 5 minutes to go in every challenge now, because I think we'll see that you're strongest.
Okay. I mean, I feel pretty awesome that they recognize the fact that I didn't give up.
Max, let's go.
When I present my dish, I'm really proud. I like the presentation, and I think the judges are gonna find it genius.
What in the hell is that?
It's about 15 crepes.
15 crepes?
Stacked together.
15 crepes in there?
About that much.
Okay, in between the 15 crepes, what is it?
It's a mixture of cream cheese, mascarpone, some espresso, a little cream, some sugar.
Damn. You have to do this with me. You have to taste that. It's like I've just gone to the doctors for a skin graft on my butt.
Yeah.
And stuck it in caramel.
Yeah.
That is a horrible, weird texture. That's rancid.
That good, huh?
Wow. You know, the fact that it's an elimination test, it's serious. There's no sweetness. I don't get a lot of coffee flavor at all. I don't get much of anything aside from the weird texture. I would be worried, actually, with what you made here.
Alejandro, please come down and join us. Now, this is not what I expected. I thought those ingredients were going to be like somehow cooked. This is everything I tasted, I think, raw. What happened?
I am inexperienced with desserts. I didn't give it the proper time to cool in the refrigerator before serving it. I'm sorry, this is a poorly executed dish. I'm aware.
It's almost as if you stopped halfway through and assembled the dish and presented it. A little strange.
I cannot believe, from what you've done in this competition, that you would come up with something as bad as that. It's a mess, and it's a great shame. Damn.
It's so hard. It's so hard for me to hear how disappointed he is. I'm so disappointed by this dish already, and I'm just like crushed. I think this is a challenge that is gonna send me home.
Jenny Kelly, will you join us up here?
Hi there.
Hi. What is it?
It is a tart. I infused the tart with coffee.
Is it supposed to look like that? What is that?
It's not cooked all the way through. I put it in too late.
So it's raw?
It's not fit. I don't think it's totally raw, but it's the top's edible.
Well, the opposite of being cooked is raw, right? So it's
Sure.
raw.
Ugh. Okay. I mean, excuse me. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment for you, and it's an embarrassment for this competition. 90 minutes, Jenny. 90 minutes.
I apologize that you guys are even trying it.
If you had any sense, you'd stage a trip up and smash the plate on the way up here, because that is hideous. You should come with a health warning sign. I just expect a little bit more, especially at this stage of the competition. I'm really sorry.
At this stage of the challenge, when there's only this many of you left, this is just unacceptable. This cannot fly, and it has to end here at this challenge.
Putting up food that's not cooked, that's ill-conceived, is dangerous. That is reckless.
I'm pissed off. We give you every tool that's possible to make you guys shine, and me, do we want you to shine? I swear to God. But when like that hits the plate, I feel like giving up. I feel like giving up. I just expect a little bit more, especially at this stage of the competition. I'm really sorry.
When there's only this many of you left, this is just unacceptable. It has to end here at this challenge.
Tracy, will you come join us?
After the most disappointing day ever in the MasterChef kitchen, can Tracy put everything back on track?
All right, what do we got?
It is an espresso chocolate flourless cake. It's covered with a caramel sauce and a very, very light dusting of coffee beans with a little bitter chocolate.
Wow, this is amazing.
You've combined the sort of toffee and the caramelized toffee with the coffee, and it really works. That dessert is the kind of dessert I'd love to see on my menu in my restaurant in London, because it's got that wow factor. Delicious. Well done. Okay, Esther, let's go.
After Tracy's dessert changed the mood in the kitchen, can the remaining home cooks keep it that way?
What is that, please?
It's a warm coffee cheesecake.
A coffee cheesecake, okay. Here's the thing. It actually tastes delicious. It's got that wow factor. Doesn't give you instant impression that it's going to bounce off the palate visually, but the creamy texture of the tart is immaculate. That is delicious. Great job.
Okay, Susie, come on up.
I've got a chocolate coffee brownie, chocolate hand-rolled truffles.
Mix of cocoa powder and ground espresso. So you get the chocolate, the sweet, the bitter, all those kind of things. It's super rich and decadent. Good job.
Jennifer, what do you have?
I have coffee creme brulee with a little bit of white chocolate in there, and then I did a little bit of macerated raspberries over the top to cut that richness of the cream.
It definitely has a pronounced flavor of both coffee and white chocolate, and in fact, the berries do a nice job of bringing it up.
Right.
Quite light, and quite frankly, pretty good.
Thank you.
Alvin.
The final contestant in the elimination challenge is Alvin.
Alvin is amazing. So intelligent. He knows so much about food. I really think Alvin's going to be in the top 5.
Inside the beignet is coffee with chicory brewed pretty strong, mixed with sodium alginate, and that's set to cool, and that's dropped into a calcium chloride bath, which sets a gel around the sauce.
What is that?
It's the coffee sauce, Chef.
It's extraordinary bitter. There's like a coffee blood clot.
I think the resting time may have set more of the alginate base than I would have liked.
It's not because it's been sitting, it's the fact that it was wrong before it even got put in there. At my restaurant, we use some of these techniques, you know, but we never go around and try to trumpet that we're using it because it works and it speaks for itself. But things like this give what I personally do day in and day out a bad name. Whether it's got a cool ingredient or a technique or not, that's just bad food. It's weird. Disgusting.
With all the dishes tasted, the judges must decide the bottom 3, one of which will be eliminated. First, they'll reveal today's top 2 dishes.
Okay, across that tasting, we had some highs and lows. But there were some real highs. The top 2 will become team captains ahead of our next challenge, good luck. That first dish belongs to Esther.
Thank you. Did he call my name? Did he just say Esther? Serious? What?
Good job.
I'm shocked. I'll take a win. I'll take a win.
The second dish that was done to perfection. That dish belongs to Tracy. Congratulations.
Tracy is definitely not going home today. Not today, people.
Congratulations, Esther. Tracy, congratulations. Good job. This is an elimination test. With that comes a departure. And we're gonna single out the 3 dishes that we strongly believe deserve to be in the bottom. And at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef. The first dish that wasn't up to par belongs to Jenny. Step forward, please. At this stage in the competition, when there's elimination up, trust me, you want to cook your ass off. Today, you didn't do that.
The second dish was almost to the point of being offensive. That dish belongs to Alvin. Knowing when to use restraint, when to come back inside the box, important stuff.
Yes, chef.
The third dish was poor in its conceptualization and really rancid in its flavor. And that dish belongs to Max. Why don't you come up and take your spot? You succeeded in creating one of the most disgusting things that perhaps I've ever tasted.
This is an elimination test. With that comes a departure. Okay. Jenny, step forward. You had one of the worst dishes of the day. But there were 2 dishes worse than yours back in line. Alvin and Max, based on this elimination test, the worst dish of the day, and that person will be leaving MasterChef.
The inner voice in my head is just saying, please, please, please let it be Max. Let me stay and prove to you guys what I can do.
Alvin is asking 100% to be eliminated. Even though my dessert was flawed, at least it was a true dish without chemicals and chemistry and wizardry.
That dish belongs to Alvin. Please take your apron off. Your time is done in MasterChef. I think you're courageous, but you must understand the basics before you become adventurous. Get that right, and you can be an exciting cook.
Thank you, chef.
Okay? Thank you.
You know, hearing my name called, it sucked. It's sort of instant snap back to reality that the dream of being the next MasterChef has ended. But it's been an unbelievable experience, and it's something that I'll take with me forever. So I thank them for the opportunity and walk back to my station, take my apron off.
Bye, Alvin.
Everyone in that room was devastated when Alvin got sent home. Completely out of left field.
You? Back on your station.
Thank you, chef.
Lucky today, Max.
I think that Alvin has more talent in his pinky than Max has, like, that he'll have in his entire life.
There's only 14 of you left. Why are you all looking so miserable? Christine, why are you crying?
I don't know. Because I'm just happy to be here, man.
Oh, good.
I want it, man.
Game on. Give yourselves a round of applause, for God's sake. Okay, get some rest, because you're going to need it. Well done.
Next time on MasterChef.
Welcome to Point Magoo.
The home cooks find themselves in the great outdoors.
Here come the bikers!
And face off in a team challenge of epic proportion.
Guys!
For one team, tensions erupt.
Just keep working!
Spoken like a true dictator.
Do we need a tutorial?
I need to prove myself so these other scumbags don't discount me.
Whoa. The losing team will face the pressure test. And one home cook's MasterChef dreams will come to a bitter end. Previously on MasterChef.
I have no idea what this is.
Are you out of your mind?
The remaining home cooks managed to catch the judges' attention. Some for the right reasons.
Absolutely beautiful.
And others for the wrong ones.
What are you thinking trying to serve us raw food? I would send you home now.
And the home cooks got a chance to show off their sweeter sides, which led to some bitter results.
It's like I've just gone to the doctors for a skin graft on my butt.
And an elimination that shocked everybody.
Alvin, the time is done in MasterChef.
Tonight, 14 home cooks find themselves in uncharted territory.
Welcome to Point Magoo.
What do you want me to do?
Do we need a tutorial?
I need to prove myself so these other scumbags don't discount me.
And for one home cook, tonight will be their last time cooking in the MasterChef kitchen.
I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter, so don't with me.
Almost 30 miles from the MasterChef kitchen, the remaining 14 competitors find themselves on the California coast with no idea of the colossal cooking challenge ahead.
I'm on the beach and I'm thinking, this is awesome.
I have been missing nature so much in this competition.
I don't like the beach. I don't like anything about the beach. It's just boring.
We make the trek up this little dirt path, and at the top of that dirt path is literally picnic tables, a Harley, and some food trucks. And I'm starting to put two and two together.
Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, there they come. That's ram on the right for sure.
Where's Joe?
Joe rolls up on a Pee Wee Herman looking Vespa.
And I'm just waiting for him to get his little
What took you so long?
Hey, listen, that may be fast, but this is stylish.
Welcome to Point Magoo and the Pacific Coast Highway.
Okay, this challenge is not going to be an easy ride. An hour and a half from now, 101 motorcycles will be coming this way. And they'll be ridden by some super hungry bikers.
Your task is to give every one of them a hearty sausage sandwich.
But how many of us actually make them from scratch? Because that's what we'll be doing today.
I'm immediately worried because I don't know how to make a sausage.
You'll be split into two teams. Each team will have 90 minutes. We'll give you all the meats and spices and vegetables you'll need to make the most amazing sausages and a stunning, tasty topping.
I'm from Texas, I have biker friends. I know exactly what those kind of guys like to eat.
Each biker will taste a sausage from the blue team and a sausage from the red team. Then they will vote for their favorite by getting on this amazing chopper and revving either the blue handle for the blue sausage or the red handle for the red sausage. The first team to hit 51 votes will win this challenge. The losing team will face a pressure test. With that comes minimum of one elimination. Tracy and Esther, the two best dishes in the last challenge. You two are now the team captains.
All right, ladies. I am feeling extremely nervous because I know that Either the win falls on my shoulders or the loss falls on my shoulders.
Okay, Tracy, first person you're gonna pick for your team.
I'm picking this person, Chef, because I think they have amazing flavor profiles and holds up really well under pressure.
Okay, who is that person?
It's Alejandra.
Esther.
I'm choosing this person because he's familiar with making sausages, and I need someone who can do that because
Right.
I have no idea.
Who is that guy?
It's gonna be Derek.
Christian.
Esther.
I'm going for Adrian.
Adrian.
Jenny.
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 Aaron.
Aaron. Wow.
It's gonna be Ben.
I know I can cook with these people. They're good people. I would not have wanted to be on the blue team at all.
Tracy.
Susie.
Susie.
I'm really, really surprised that Tracy didn't choose me earlier on because I am a great asset.
Esther.
Christine.
Christine.
Congratulations, man. With the last pick.
Okay, Tracy. Which way are you going?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
I'm picked last. I really don't give a I need to prove myself so these other scumbags don't discount me.
Okay, Max, apron on.
I'd rather have Giuseppe, but hopefully I can keep Max in check.
Teams, your time starts now.
Off we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Both teams of home cooks have 90 minutes to choose their meats and then season, case, and cook their sausages, plus a delicious topping before the bikers arrive. The first team with 51 votes is the winner.
First thing we have to do is pick our meat. Let's do Italian sausage. Do we have sun-dried tomatoes? Yes.
The blue team is fast to decide on a plan.
We are going to go with an Italian sausage. And we pull in like a sweeter kind of honey type of sauce. Caramelized onions. Caramelized onions and peppers. Garlic, peppers, onions.
While Tracy is taking charge of the blue team, Esther's team is a committee of decision makers.
Wait, stop. What kind of meat? Pork. A little bit spicy, that's what I'm thinking.
But we gotta make sure it's not too spicy.
We decide on a spicy sausage. So what's gonna be on the topping?
The jalapeno and his avocado cream sauce mixed together.
Are bikers cool with avocado cream sauce?
I had to be like, guys, these are bikers. They want beer. It's gotta be in the sausage. You gotta boil it in beer.
Beer, sauteed onions, red pepper.
The red team will be making a beer-soaked pork sausage with drunken onion and pepper relish.
Max and I are getting prepped for the sausage. Derek is working on the seasoning for it, and the rest of my team is working on the prep for the topping.
The blue team is making a spicy Italian pork sausage with caramelized onions, peppers, and molasses.
We immediately get working. Off goes Giuseppe and Alejandra working on the seasoning. Aaron goes into starting up the grill. Jenny and Susie immediately go into prepping the topping. And Christian goes off and cutting the meat.
So when you're making a sausage, you want to grind your meat up first. Then you gotta season it and put it into a casing.
Christian is extremely confident, and so are the sausage makers on the red team.
I make sausage all the time, so this is pretty awesome.
I'm almost done with the spice mix. I'm just trying to, I'm taking a little more time to do this now because I want to have enough to make this again. Okay. Good. The main things that make chorizo is a great mix of fat and meat, chilies, vinegar, paprika, and cumin too. I got this one down.
Although her teammates don't agree with her, blue team leader Tracy decides to change their topping.
We're gonna have like a sweet kind of caramely, spicy onion instead of the pepper. I decided that we weren't gonna go with the green peppers because they weren't gonna add that much of a difference to the flavor profile.
I just think peppers and onions complement each other, especially on Italian sausage.
I think it's too basic.
Onions and peppers go really, really well together, especially with sausage. If it had been my way, the peppers would have stayed.
I think we'll be fine.
Blue team, what are they doing?
They're doing like classic Italian with some sun-dried tomato and mozzarella. Sun-dried tomatoes is a little bit worrying to me because I think that the sausage should be a contrast to the sauce.
Right. For me, it'd be something hearty. The red, they're poaching it in a beer, so that's going to give it a nice flavor, but it's the texture of that sausage I'm really concerned about.
Just keep working.
Spoken like a true dictator.
With just over an hour of prep left, Attorney Esther is laying down the law with the red team.
Why are we taking that out right now? How's that going over there? I don't want this to be too spicy. Do we need a tutorial?
Esther's bouncing all around the kitchen, screaming, chop this, don't do this, do that. It's ridiculous.
Can we keep it separate for now? The fat and the meat?
I'm not gonna say anything, you're
Max,
team leader.
it's just 2 bins. I want Max to stay in his corner and do his job. Can you just chop?
What do you want me to do?
Stop, guys.
Chop!
If you're gonna treat me like that, fine, see what happens.
The red team looks chaotic. They're running around, and they seem like they're not really as focused as we are.
Let's all try this together, okay? Let's try this.
You really need to taste the sausage before you case it. So you take a little bit of the sausage meat, you fry it up in a pan, and you taste that.
Not too much salt. Okay, enough with the salt.
We having the first bite?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I think it needs a little more red pepper flakes. Giuseppe, try it.
I just tasted the first batch out of the frying pan, guys. How was it? It was good.
We all agreed that the flavor was there, so we went forward.
The blue team is happy with their sausage filling, so it's time to start casing.
Oh, this is so much better. Oh, my God.
The red team hasn't tasted their meat, but they're moving on to casing anyway.
You just have to slowly put it on this without tearing it like a condom.
Christine has the casings ready to go, so, you know, they're starting to getting my meat mixture in their casings.
Turn it off.
Christine's very confident. She says that she makes venison sausage all the time with her dad, and I'm feeling okay about it at the moment.
Don't make them too big, guys, huh?
Everything was going great until Gordon came over.
Have you really pureed yours? I mean, because you're turning it into like almost like a mousse. What you're telling me, that's like a hot dog texture. That's not a coarse sausage. Is that exactly what you want?
This right here?
This right here? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's grainy and it's pureed. I'm just asking, you know, is that the texture you want on this sausage?
Gordon's concerned with the texture of the sausage, so we're trying to get one on the grill and get a final exact mouthfeel of what it tastes like.
It's like barbecue dog. Let them taste it. Give it to Derek. You got to taste this. It's a horrible texture. It's far too spicy, and it's just miles away.
My team is in a lot of trouble.
How?
Just 45 minutes before 101 bikers arrive to chow down on both team sausages, the red team is facing a huge setback.
It's like barbecue dog. It's grainy and it's pureed. That's like a hot dog texture. That's not a coarse sausage.
Esther's red team decides to change the recipe and the way they're grinding, aiming for a coarser sausage.
Now our mouthfeel is up to par, and, you know, I feel like these guys are going to get rocking and rolling and really start pumping out these links, and they're going to be great.
Yeah?
Tracy's blue team is pleased with their Italian-style sausage and are now turning their attention to the topping.
All right, Susie, what do you got here?
We've got some caramelized onions. I've got molasses, brown sugar.
It's gonna be sweet or spicy, salty?
Yeah, it's just gonna be sweet. That's it.
So these are just
caramelized onion.
With, molasses.
They're really sweet.
too sweet.
Graham and Joe said it was too sweet. I think it tastes really good. My entire team tried them as well, so I'm actually okay with it.
Restaurant server Adrian is in charge of the red team's topping.
My biggest concern is getting this topping cooked down to the texture and consistency it needs to be. No raw onions, nothing too crunchy, just enough bite. I think we're gonna be okay.
Things are going smoothly for the blue team. With 30 minutes left until the bikers arrive, they've already made over 60 sausages.
Everything tastes good, looks good, feeling good right now.
But the red team had to scrap their first batch and start over. They've only just started casing, and they're facing yet another disastrous problem.
Whoa, stop. Why is it going so fast? We're gonna have to have another person if it's gonna come out so fast.
Hold on, Max.
They're too tight. I start to notice that the sausages are way too tight in the casing. I'm telling Christine, but she won't listen.
It's not the casing. It's not my fault. Max is messing up the meat.
A little more, Max, a little more. Okay.
Stop.
Okay, stop.
I'm just a monkey on a machine. I put the meat in the hole. That's it. Then it's Christine's job.
25 minutes to go.
As Max and Christine continue to case, the first red team sausages move on to the grill.
Red team, all of you come over here. Quickly, Max, quickly. It's just coming out the side. You're making them too tight. They normally dehydrate overnight, so they shrink, but we haven't got that time on our hands.
Yes, chef, so loose or fill?
The problem basically is the casings, you know? Christine said she knows how to do it.
Christine is sinking the entire ship right now. I think I could have done a better job, but Captain Esther gave us specific assignments, and I'm not going to make a scene.
It's just a disgusting mess at this point.
Just under 10 minutes to go.
We're still having problems with sausages rupturing, guys. I think we need to consider abandoning cased sausages.
Do we need to utilize the casing?
What's the danger of taking them straight from filling onto grill?
Can you change course and put patties on the grill? Of course you're allowed to do that. You think on your feet.
Let's go. We're doing that.
I mean, it's definitely time to go to Plan B. We're making sausage patties. We're not even going to bother stuffing them in links.
I know it's going to handicap us. Whoa. Hey. Wow, red team, they're not figuring it out.
It's kind of a disaster.
Esther is crumbling under pressure.
And the blue team?
They're all in their positions and working as a team. Christian has absolutely nailed that sausage machine. Now, the ultimate judges will be the bikers, of course. But at this rate, it's going to be 51 points to the blue team and 0 to the red. Two minutes to go.
Guys!
Guys, I see the motorcycle! Here come the bikers! Oh my God, they look hungry!
Oh my God.
You're lying.
Start plating right now, get a whole bunch of buns in there.
We have 101 bikers coming, and I have no sausages coming out.
I realized at that point that we are screwed.
Oh my God.
Here come the bikers! Oh my God, they look hungry!
Time is up, and 101 bikers have arrived. They'll try a sausage from each team and vote for their favorite.
Adrian, do you need any help there? You all right?
Help? He needs a helicopter out of here.
The bikers pull up, and we're 5 minutes away from even our first sausage getting off the grill.
Focus, guys.
Now we know the heat is on. Now we know it's just a matter of seconds before we have to serve them.
Quickly. Tracy, we need help. And dump that sauce on there. Here you go, gentlemen. Enjoy. It's an Italian sausage with our caramelized onions. I need one right here, Susie. Thank you. There we go. My pleasure. Vote blue.
While the blue team is busy handing out sausages,
My pleasure.
the red team has to rely on stall tactics, as not one of their sausage patties is ready to serve.
Hi, guys. How are you today? I'm just going to check on the buns. Two shakes. I'm the only one up front. They go to the blue team first, and they are in front of us. And I'm like, hi, guys. I'll be right with you.
Someone start taking control.
Step up. Come on now. The blue team's showing you out. We're waiting too long. I'm happy I'm not captain of this ship.
Are these ready?
A couple of them, yes.
Come on.
No, guys. No. Stay with us. We're doing the best we can. Spicy beer sausage with drunk onions and peppers.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
What do you think, red or blue?
I like the blue.
You like the blue. You like the sweeter sausage.
Yeah.
I really like the red one.
Red, wow.
It had more kick to it, good spice. And the blue one was just, I don't know, too sweet.
Right.
The blue team is running smoothly, but the red team is still scrambling as the first votes start coming in.
Come on, blue. Big red.
Red. First one to the red.
Keep going.
Okay, sir, where are you going?
Come on, go red. Remember, vote blue.
Red as well.
We start getting points if we're in the lead, so we have a fighting chance.
Red team starts getting the first votes. They were starting to really kind of climb quick, and I looked at my team. They were all really like,
Come on, help us out.
Just gonna take out 3 votes, dude. It ain't over yet.
We have spicy beer sausage, and we have drunk-ass relish. You know what I mean?
More sausage.
It's now 18 to the red team and 9 to the blue team.
I mean, we're getting blown out of the water right now. And the first one to 51 wins.
A lot of the early votes are going red because they're saying that this is too sweet.
Too sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet. Our onions are too sweet. So we need to bring out the flavor in the sausage by counteracting it with something that's a little bit spicy.
I really wanted our topping to be onions and peppers. At one point, Tracy decided to pull the peppers.
We need hot peppers.
I think they kind of realized, like, oh, maybe we should have listened to Christian.
So we decided to go right into cutting that sweetness with some banana peppers, hitting it with a little bit of red wine vinegar, so it cuts that sweetness with a little bit more acidity. Always taste it.
Oh, that's good.
And all of a sudden, bam, we have our flavor.
Now, come on, guys, let's do this.
Okay, do you want to do this here?
That's good.
You good?
That's good.
That's good. All right.
Not too sweet.
Not too sweet. Once we realized that that spice and that heat was working, stick with it. It's not too late to come back.
How is it? Good?
Awesome.
Our lead just keeps dwindling.
Guys, we're catching up. I think it's working.
The blue team's catching up, and I need to figure out what's going wrong.
Hot freaking buns.
Red! Is it going to be a tie? Where are you going? Red or blue? Wow. It's now even. 19 to the red, 19 to the blue.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, good. Hungry.
I know our sausage is better. We cannot lose this.
Let's go.
Now that the blue team sausages have a new pepper topping, the red team is losing their lead with the patties.
Red or blue? It's now even. 19 to the red, 19 to the blue.
The first team to 51 votes will win the challenge.
Blue is perfect. I like the blue better.
Even though red was late, I gave him a chance and waited, and I thought blue was, like, incomparably better.
Here we go, blue team.
Sir, where are you going? Blue again. Well done. Thank you.
The score of the blue, we keep climbing, climbing, and climbing.
26 to 19, guys.
Wow.
How could they not vote for us? We have beer in our sausage.
Now we're starting to kick some butt.
We're not giving up. I know it's an uphill battle, but we haven't lost it yet.
Blue team pulled it back. I mean, they changed course with the topping. They went from less sweet to something a little bit more sort of heated. Wow, 44 to 31. Red team, you're 15 behind. It's not over yet.
Now that the last bikers have been served, both teams hope to claim the few remaining votes.
33, 34, 35 to 47.
The suspense is killing us because red will get a vote, blue will get a vote, red will get 3 votes.
Blue team, you need 3 more votes to win the challenge.
It is chaos.
38. Come on. Blue team, you need 1 vote to win the challenge. Red team, you need 10 votes to win.
It's 50 to 41. All we need is 1 more vote.
Here we go.
This is a huge win. I'm not going home.
This is amazing. We did it. Oh, my God.
Red team, you will stare elimination in the face with the next pressure test, where sadly, at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef.
We couldn't get those sausages cased. That just screwed us over.
I think it's Esther's fault. She couldn't get it together. She was the captain. She's the reason why we failed.
One of us is leaving. One of us is going to that pressure test and not coming back.
We're walking into a pressure test, and I feel sick to my stomach.
I feel like I'm walking to the hangman.
Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Red team, obviously you lost the challenge by cooking the weakest links. Blue team, congratulations. The victory means you're safe and you can cruise up to the gallery. Off you go. Good job.
Whew. I can just stand from that little balcony and know that it's not my ass on the line.
Right, listen carefully, because this pressure test is very different from the last pressure test. Why? Because only 2 of you will be competing in it. Esther?
Yes, Chef.
You were the team captain. In your mind, from your team, who are the weakest 2?
My initial reaction is, uh-oh. I just know that the singling out is going to really exacerbate the tensions that exist on our team.
I asked you a very straightforward question. Which 2 were the weakest?
It would have to be the 2 that were casing. It was Max and Christine.
I'm mad. I'm just mad. And it's too early for me to go home. It's too soon for me to go home.
I'm flabbergasted with Esther's decision and how easily she threw 2 people under the bus.
Max and Christine, why?
They led me to believe that they could have gotten this done. Had I known, I would have switched someone out earlier.
So, Christine, Max, Esther, stand here. You 4, join the blue team from the gallery. Let's go. Christine, how do you feel?
I feel pissed off. I'm not the only person on the casing. That's all I gotta say.
Max?
I wasn't casing sausages. I was just putting meat in a machine.
Obviously wrong.
Esther, our question to you.
Yes.
As the team captain, are you prepared to swap places with Christine or Max? Or are you going to walk up the stairs with a clear conscience and join the rest of your team? What's your decision going to be?
I'm gonna go upstairs. Even though I was the leader, I don't think it was my fault.
Esther should have really taken responsibility.
Don't give up. Fight back.
I am. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter, so don't with me. If there was a problem, then somebody should have stepped up and said there was a problem. But obviously, they don't have enough guts to say anything.
Christine is acting pretty crazy. I'm upset too, but I know how to put that aside and focus at the task at hand.
The theme of today's pressure test is the most amazing fillet steak.
Bring it, baby. I'm so psyched. Give me a grill and give me some meat and I can cook it. Bring it! Ooh! Ah! Yes. I'm from the South, man. Give me some steak.
Max, how are you feeling about the girl from down south?
Maybe she can cook a steak. I think I can, so we'll see what happens.
He's a New Yorker.
We provide you each with 3 stunning fillet steaks. Your task is to cook them 3 ways.
The first way is rare.
The second steak will be cooked in the way that a vast majority of customers in this country want their steak cooked, and that's medium.
And finally, a temperature that even chefs can't master properly. Well done. The person with the most consistent temperatures will remain in MasterChef. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
30 minutes, starting now.
This is painful.
Christine is really mad. I hope she's not imagining my face on that cutting board.
I'm gonna use all this anger and all this energy, and I'm gonna come out with 3 perfect steaks.
Stay focused, Christine. Come on.
What the I think I'm doing over here?
Come on, Christine.
Somebody give them some wine so they be quiet, please. I think they want me to go home because they view me as a threat and I'm really dangerous in the kitchen.
25 minutes to go.
This is a real pressure test. I mean, the well-done steak has to be moist, but a beautiful sear. And the rare and the medium wouldn't necessarily go in the oven. You cook it long enough in the pan.
Max, coating him in olive oil, putting the salt and pepper down, and then rubbing it on the board, actually. And he's already got some stock and butter for the well-done. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
She's the southern single mum, some slop choppy, up against the young gun from the East Coast.
I think you definitely have 2 completely different styles.
It's going to be about texture and flavor and temperature.
Right, right.
Just over 20 minutes to go.
So you'd start off already, you'd have the well-done one in, and Christine hasn't got hers in.
It's her game to play, right?
You okay, Christine?
I'm awesome, man. Sir, chef.
Just under 15 minutes to go. Over halfway.
I'm gonna start the medium steak. The rare steak I'm not worried about. I'm gonna do that in 5 minutes. The well-done steak is in the oven right now.
Now, with just under 14 minutes remaining, Christine finally begins cooking.
Christine's cooking her rare and a medium together, which is a bit strange. Max is cooking the medium in the oven, which is a bit of a disappointment because it will cook too fast. Yeah, that's gonna help.
I have my first steak out. It's rare. I'm setting it to the side. I have my well done in the oven. I have my medium on the stove, but I put a little lid on it just to kind of help it a little bit.
Max is using a thermometer, checking all his temps.
Every time you pierce that meat,
juices are gonna come out, right?
Come out, yeah. But I love the way Max is searing all the sides as well.
4 minutes to go.
He's out of the pan. He's got 3 on the board, Max.
You done, Max?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 3 minutes to go, guys. You okay, Christine?
Awesome, man. I don't want to go home.
Every time she cooks in a challenge, she's flustered, she's crazy, she's crying. I mean, she's a mess.
Max is out of the pan. He's got 3 on the board.
For Max and Christine, the stakes have never been higher.
1 minute to go.
When this pressure test is over, one of them will be going home.
You okay, Christine?
Awesome, man. I don't want to go home.
I was like, don't be stupid. Collect yourself together.
Focus now.
I need to fight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Okay, Max and Christine, this is a pressure test, and one of you will be leaving MasterChef. Bring your steaks up, please. Thank you.
I'm confident each one of my steaks is pretty close to the margin that the chefs are looking for.
All right, rare steak is first. With a rare, we're looking for a gorgeous sear on all sides, a nice deep crust, and the beautiful red interior. So Christine, this is your first steak. It's a pretty nice rare, but I would have liked to have seen a harder sear on all sides. So Max, this is your rare.
Yes, chef.
Just looking at both steaks, I can see that this had more of a sear, but it looks like it's only on the one side. The bottom looks like it's almost poached. This looks to be a little more than rare. You can see that it starts to get a little lighter color as you get to the outside of the actual steak. Looks like you'd left it in the pan a little too long, okay? He had a sear, but only on that one side, and cooked, carried over more.
You can see it.
Right, absolutely.
The next temperature we called for was medium. When we cut it open, no more red, certainly no more blood. I should see a center that's perfectly pink. So Christine, let's see how yours looks. So the color is pink, perhaps a little more red than I would expect. Seasoning's good. You can definitely taste the garlic. I usually like a little bit more salt. Okay, Max. You got a nice sear on your exterior. Let's see how this looks. So this is definitely more of a brick red, less pink than I might have expected. A generous coating of salt. And the thyme herb seasoning is very nice.
Both times and herb. I don't know, I think herb is better.
All right. Last temperature required. Well done. So the color I'm looking for on the inside, gone is the redness, but it has to stay moist.
Gordon is cutting into my well-done steak, and I'm about to throw up.
Does that look well done?
No, chef.
This color should be there. You're 3 minutes short of oven time there, but the flavor is delicious. Max, I'm gonna do exactly the same, right down the middle.
It was a little pinker than I anticipated, but I think I did damn good.
His looks pretty damn close.
Max is 50 seconds away from perfection. Taste. It's glistening. It's got moisture. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
Step up. All right.
My stomach is in a knot. I have a headache. I think I'm about to pass out. I just don't want to be the one going home.
Missed the mark in terms of temperature, temperature. Strengths in the rare, strengths in the well done. That's so difficult, very, very difficult. Okay, first off, both of you did a phenomenal job. And the margin is that. Joe, tough decision.
One cook achieved the temperature we asked for in a more clear and resounding way, and broadly across all the steaks on seasoning and flavor.
Based on all three temperatures, from rare, medium, well done, the person leaving MasterChef, so hard.
Oh.
The person leaving MasterChef is Max. I'm sorry, buddy. Congrats. Keep your head up high. 18 years of age. Well done. Stay on that trail. Don't underestimate your potential.
I'm sad that I'm leaving MasterChef. I would have hoped to stay a little bit longer, but I proved that there's some 18-year-olds that can cook better than older people. Christine needs this title more than I do. She's a single mother, and I think this would be very good for her. Alejandra, Derek, and Jenny, I wish you the best of luck. Christian, Susie, and Esther, can't wait to see you crash and burn. Your time's coming.
They gave me another chance, and I'm gonna take that chance and I'm gonna run with it. Nobody's getting rid of me yet.
That was scary, man.
Next time on MasterChef.
Pray for me.
The competition heats up.
I'll cook her under the table any day of the week.
And the knives come out.
We were very disappointed.
Disgusting.
I think you're on.
Christian is acting like a little punk.
If you were a man, you'd take it on the chin.
In the elimination test, some of the cooks crumble under pressure.
Like sort of soggy crap, and it's bland and it's oily. You've missed the trick.
And another home cook is sent packing. Previously on MasterChef, after a team challenge of epic proportions.
I think it's Esther's fault. She's the reason why we failed.
The losing captain threw her teammates into the fire.
I don't think it was my fault.
I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter.
Sending the youngest home cook,
Max,
packing.
Christian, Susie, Esther, can't wait to see you crash and burn.
Tonight, a new rivalry ignites.
I'll cook her under the table any day of the week.
Bring it on.
And one cook faces off with the judges.
Disgusting.
I think you're on.
If you were a man, you'd take it on the chin. Your talent's not matching your arrogance.
13 cooks remain to battle it out.
Why don't you cook like this all the time?
Under the scrutiny of 3 culinary heavyweights.
Absolutely spot on.
For the winner, $250,000 and the title of MasterChef.
We have 13 contestants left. My lucky number's 13. And for the first time, I feel the reality of, hey, I could really be the next Master Chef.
Right, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chef.
Okay, 13 of you are now one step closer to $250,000 and the title of MasterChef. But trust me, there are still several hurdles to jump. Starting with the contents under that box.
It's the Mystery Box Challenge. You'll each have to prepare, cook, and present one magnificent dish using only the items under those boxes.
Right, on the count of 3, carefully lift those boxes. And I mean carefully, because they do bite. 1. Careful, okay? Keep your hands out the way.
What is in here? Like, that can be moving. Am I gonna have to kill an animal?
2. 3.
I'm looking around for a meat or a protein, and it's not to be found. It's all vegetables. I'm like,
Today's challenge is to create a vegetarian dish. Not side dishes, not salad, well-conceived dishes that could stand up in any restaurant to any vegetarian throughout this country.
You have the most amazing selection. Purple fingerling potatoes, green tomato, candied striped beets, Japanese eggplant, smoked paprika, Moroccan spice, and the most amazing, fragrant curry powder.
When I saw vegetables in this mystery box challenge, I was super excited. And curry, hello. It's just dangling the bait. Cut me open, you've got curry powder coming out.
Remember, we are only going to be tasting the top 3 dishes, and the person with the best dish will get an enormous, and I mean enormous, advantage in the next challenge.
The next challenge is an elimination challenge. One of you will be leaving the MasterChef kitchen.
Your time starts now. Off you go.
I'm doing a pear chutney, and I'm also making some samosas.
It's aggravating to have someone constantly think that they are the best when I seriously doubt they're not.
This is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Suji should probably just shut the hell up. There's a few other people who think that they know everything too. Esther, she can't cook. I think she's just stupid.
There's so much going on in this vegetable plate, and I'm trying some goat cheese dumplings for the first time today, so we'll see how it goes.
Clearly the most difficult mystery box challenge so far.
Absolutely.
In MasterChef, without doubt. A vegetarian challenge.
Yep.
I think we're really asking them to perform and think like a restaurant chef.
Yep.
I would do a beggar's purse with a phyllo, and then inside have the goat cheese, roasted tomato, and eggplant, and then serve it with a little herb pesto.
What I would do is a terrine, baked in a double boiler terrine with cheese and vegetables.
Okay, guys, just over 40 minutes to go.
It would be unbelievable to have somebody say, hey, your dish was the #1 out of all 13. It'd be great. I think people would take me a little more seriously than just talking about my boobs.
I told Jennifer, I think she's a bitch, and she's gonna get what she deserves. Thinks that she can cook better than me. I'll cook her onto the table any day of the week.
Some people look at me as the silly blonde, and I'm out to prove them wrong.
Right, Christian, what are you doing?
Got a little ratatouille going here. I got my tomatoes. I'm gonna stuff them inside there.
Vegetarian cuisine, a strong point or a weak point?
I mean, it's usually a side dish for me.
What's the competition today? Who is it? Who's your biggest fear?
Adrian, I think, is one of my strongest competitors.
Adrian, what do you got? A little Spanish rice, a little fresh tomato. This is gonna be a green gazpacho, chilled contrast with hot.
We asked for one composed entree,
Right,
so if you're gonna serve multiple things, it has to come together as one unique
All the
presentation.
flavors still need to work.
Adrian's a great cook, but nice again, dude. Whatever, dude.
Just under 30 minutes to go. Make sure you taste everything that's going in that vegetarian dish. Right, Alejandra, something smells spicy. What are you, is that the smoked paprika? What is that?
Well, what it is I treat my eggplant as my protein, if you will. So I have the Moroccan spice in there. I'm marinating the eggplant, so then it brings more flavor.
Okay, good luck. Lots of interesting techniques coming out.
And some people are doing almost like 2 or 3 different components.
Ben Starr has 3 dishes, and I think that what that's showing us is people who are insecure, so they feel they're going to make 1, 2, 3 things and combine them together. It's not what we asked for.
No.
Now, who do you think is going to struggle here? Who's got the advantage?
Yeah, I think Christian's out of his comfort zone. I mean, really out of his comfort zone. Well, just on 15 minutes to go.
Damn it. Awesome. Okay, please work.
8 minutes to go.
Looking up at the clock, it's gonna be down to the wire. Right now, I'm extremely concerned.
We're now on 5 minutes left.
Pray for me.
Yeah, that's better. We're back in business and just got to pick up the speed.
I hope this is my moment to get back on top. I'm in love with this food that I'm making, and I think they're gonna really enjoy it as well.
35 seconds to go.
Before selecting the 3 dishes they will taste, the judges take into account our home cook's concept for their dish, execution, and final presentation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop!
Hands up, everybody.
As with all mystery box challenges, the judges will taste just 3 dishes. The winner will be given a major advantage in the next round.
I think today I have one of the best dishes. There's no way the judges aren't gonna call my name.
This challenge was the turning point across this competition because you were focused and it sounded like a professional kitchen. But there was one individual who got tripped up. The lack of protein, no meat, no fish, put that person into obscurity. And that dish belongs to Christian. It wasn't cohesive, it wasn't properly thought through, and the whole sort of style of the dish was strange.
We didn't expect it from you. It was really something subpar. We were very disappointed.
I think you're wrong. I don't think my dish is the worst dish here. Esther's dish looked pretty. Think what you want.
Well, you have the right to disagree, but we're telling you the way we see it, and we thought the dish sucked.
Christian is acting like a little punk right now. His arrogance, it's stinking up this kitchen.
He has no filter. You don't argue with Gordon Ramsay.
I don't agree with you.
When we're trying to give you constructive criticism, if you're a man, you'd take it on the chin.
It comes from here to here with 0 filter.
Unfortunately, your talent's not matching your arrogance. The dish was a letdown. End of story. Moving on with some positivity. They were 3 stunning dishes that really stood out. The first dish belongs to Jennifer. Let's go. Good job. Right, describe the dish, please.
It's everything. Honestly, there's carrots, mushrooms, shallots. I use the goat cheese with the potatoes, so I tried to make it as many vegetables so it bursts in your mouth. The sauce is tomatoes. I put a little bit of the curry powder on it and just roasted them down.
The eggplant, for me, was the real difficult beast in that box. The eggplant needs a touch more cooking. It needs to be overcooked to taste of something because it doesn't really do it justice. It needs to be helped and sort of pushed on. But great job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I love the spice that comes out. It's like there's some of the cumin that's in there. It makes it really rustic, and I love the presentation. The colors really pop. It's a good dish.
Thank you, Chef.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is a dish that exemplifies what we were looking for.
Thank you so much.
The next dish that we want to taste had amazing color. The textures, the flavors, the smells, all of these senses were touched. And that dish belongs to Adrian. Walk us through it. What do we got?
I did a green gazpacho. The Spanish rice is the way my grandmother showed me you saute it. Paprika, a fried egg.
The flavor that comes through in that rice, the added richness of the fried egg. The sauce is just killer on its own. Those flavors are delicious. That's one of the best things I've had in a while. Good
Thanks,
job.
man.
God bless your grandma. It's got that robust, real gutsy wow factor. But using smoked paprika and Moroccan spice in the same grain is a very dangerous thing to do. It's on the verge of being slightly over-seasoned. However, it didn't end in a car crash. You know, it's not too bad. Well done.
Thank you.
What's in this green sauce? The color is phenomenal.
Avocado, green tomato, blanched arugula, parsley.
What's really brilliant about this sauce is that the green tomato has this incredible, like, punchy, fiery acidity versus the base of the avocado, and it's just like a yin and yang on your palate. You won the last mystery box, and you're definitely a top contender for this one. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hearing how much they love my food is phenomenal. Thank you, Grandma.
The last dish we want to taste today was really an inspired triumph of flavors. And that dish belonged to Alejandra.
I didn't even get in the top 3. I'm not even being like mentioned. So it sucks. It really sucks.
Okay, take me through this beautiful dish.
This is a stir-fry vegetable korma. I've actually used some of the vegetable broth to flavor the rice as well as some of the onions.
There's a lot of textural contrast happening in this dish, which is very exciting on my palate when I get crunch, richness, an apparent cream sauce, but it's light and lively. It's quite delicious. A triumphant dish. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The korma's fragrant, delicious. The balance of the flavor and the heat against the sweet with the Asian pear, lovely. But the issue I have is with the eggplant. It's undercooked and it doesn't sit well in my mouth. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you very much.
3 outstanding dishes. It's going to be tough, this one. Very, very tough. It's a fresh fragrance. It would go in the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay. In the next challenge, someone will be eliminated from MasterChef. So any advantage you can earn at this stage in the game is huge.
Let me tell you something. If I'm running a 100-yard dash and I can start at the 50-yard line, I can guarantee I'm probably gonna win.
My last mystery box win felt amazing. I gotta keep it going, you know? They finally saw me and I don't wanna go back into the shadows.
I'm just crossing my fingers that it's me, that I get to win the challenge. I want that advantage.
The top vegetarian dish from the Mystery Box Challenge belongs to Jennifer. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
This is definitely my proudest moment of being here. I've proven myself. The judges have recognized that. I do belong here.
Jennifer, you have a huge advantage at the next stage of this competition. Ready to find out what it is?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Jennifer is now in control of the elimination test, where at least one person will leave MasterChef. But, as always, the theme is in the hands of the judges.
Now, you're not off the hook yet. Like your rivals, you'll be competing in the elimination test today.
Today's elimination test isn't a what, but it's a who. Say hello to America's first MasterChef, Whitney Miller.
Wow. Hi. Wow.
Welcome back.
It's good to be on this side of the table. I feel free.
Okay, Jennifer, today you'll be recreating a dish from Whitney's brand new cookbook, Modern Hospitality, Simple Recipes with Southern Charm. But it won't be easy. You will have to do it without a recipe.
Here's your first advantage. Here we have 3 stunning dishes from Whitney's cookbook that you can choose from.
The first dish is cranberry chipotle barbecue chicken with potato salad and grilled asparagus.
The second of Whitney's dishes, shrimp and grits with andouille sausage and a roasted red pepper sauce and herb salad.
And the third dish is the most amazing crispy catfish, served with the most amazing fragrant purple slaw, and then stunning, beautiful sweet potato fries. Why don't you taste them? Whatever one you choose is the dish that everyone, including you, have to cook.
Do you pick the dish that you think you're gonna excel the most at, or the one that you think will give your opponents the most trouble?
Think, think, think. What dish, created from Whitney's new cookbook, are you going to choose? Wow. We have a very, very special guest. Please welcome America's first ever MasterChef, Whitney Miller. Absolutely amazing. We presented Jennifer with 3 stunning dishes from Whitney's cookbook. The dish that Jennifer picked crispy catfish.
I don't cook or eat or ever want catfish.
I was born and raised in LA. I'm Asian. Like, why would I eat Southern food?
You'll all have 60 minutes to recreate Whitney's dish, down to the last grain of salt without a recipe.
Jennifer, there is a second advantage that we haven't told you yet, and that is you and you alone will be given a basket of ingredients to recreate that stunning catfish.
Here we go. Good luck.
Excellent. Every ounce of ingredient is in that basket. You want for nothing. How do you feel now?
Unbelievable. All the ingredients are right there in front of me. This is a huge advantage, huge. There's no reason not to be able to nail this one.
Everybody else, come up and taste, please.
The contestants must attempt to identify all 29 ingredients of Whitney's crispy catfish dish by looking and tasting alone. There will be no recipe to follow, and the goal is to create an exact replica of the original.
Look at every element on that plate and memorize it.
I eat with my eyes and I eat with my nose, as well as my mouth. And as I was tasting, I had every layer pegged. The only thing that worries me about that dish is her slaw, because I know there's a lot of ingredients in there and I cannot figure out what that green thing is. No clue.
In the tartar sauce, I feel like a bitey flavor and I can't put my finger on it.
Whitney, before you go, please kick this elimination challenge off, please.
Contestants, you have 60 minutes to perfect this dish, and your time starts now.
Off you go. Let's go.
The contestants only have one 5-minute trip to the pantry to replicate everything in the dish. One missed ingredient could send somebody home.
The odds of any of us getting everything perfect are pretty slim. I'm so jealous of Jennifer right now. She has a basket full of everything that's correct, and I have no idea what I'm getting.
I picked the catfish because I think a lot of people are going to miss a lot of components to that slaw. You got a lot of different flavor profiles in there that you have to nail in order to get it right.
The 6 ingredients in Whitney's slaw are purple cabbage, carrots, apple, jalapeno, pecans, and Brussels sprouts.
I've got a really good palate. I'm hoping that what I tasted I can recreate, and I think I have everything. I think I'm good on the coleslaw. Coleslaw's gonna be where I shine.
The trickiest part of today is going to be replicating her slaw. A lot of ingredients in there. Just gonna do my best, see if I can do it.
I don't like catfish. It looks like a cat. I don't know anything about southern food in America. I know southern food in Italy. I'm gonna be like a fish out of the water.
I'm feeling all right, feeling pretty good. I gotta keep it simple the way I tasted it and make sure to not do too much of me in this.
45 minutes to go. Taste them. Think back to the original taste from that plate. We've never asked them to replicate anything before, so today is about taste and then make.
But first ever vegetarian challenge and then a replication challenge, I think we're really kind of taking it to another level. And we're going to really be able to discern who's playing the A game.
It's a elimination test, and somebody is going home. Never asked them to replicate anything before.
We're going to really be able to discern who's playing the A game.
In this elimination challenge, the goal is to replicate a dish of last season's MasterChef winner, Whitney Miller. Jennifer was given all the ingredients needed, while the other 12 home cooks have to guess.
Right, Jennifer.
Chef.
How you doing?
Excellent, thank you.
Huge advantage coming into this elimination test. You had time with Whitney.
Yes.
Are you going to nail the dish?
I believe I am. Yes, chef.
Okay, good. Think it went in, that tartare, and also that final touch with the presentation and the frying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's absolutely crucial.
Alejandra,
Hello, chef.
you think you figured out what's in this slaw?
I believe there is red cabbage, green cabbage, carrots, either jalapenos or bell peppers. I have both, crushed walnuts, and then vinaigrette.
I was in the top 3 for the mystery box, and I got validation, but I still haven't won a challenge. I want to be the best dish.
I know fish, and fish knows me. This is an easy one for me. Fried fish, coleslaw, tartar sauce. So eat that like once a week back home. I'm gonna show them that I might have made a few mistakes. I have the vegetarian challenge, but I'm gonna come back and kick some ass.
I don't like Christian style. He's just arrogant.
One of us is gonna be the master chef, and gonna be me.
Jenny Kelly. Are you struggling here a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm a little embarrassed to say that I'm not very familiar with how to fry food. All of this is the first for me.
A lot of people mistake the jalapeno for green pepper,
Green
or
bell
bell
pepper.
pepper, which
Wow.
is surprising to me.
Yeah. Likewise, a lot of individuals mistook the Brussels sprouts for the cabbage. Also, the catfish. Do you think they got the cornmeal as well? Because they got flour in cornmeal, then the egg wash, then the breadcrumbs.
I think a lot of people will miss that detail. And most people look like they're going to deep fry the fish. There's some people who are still not sure if it's a pan fry or a deep fry.
We're looking for a shallow fry.
Shallow fry.
Shallow fry.
Crispy. Crispy.
I'm trying different breading techniques to try to get as close as I can to Whitney's, so I cut off some pieces at the end, and I'm going to try it one way and try it another way. Oh, good. It's not hers, but it's good.
30 minutes gone, 30 minutes left.
Me.
Mate, what are you trying to do? Set us all on fire. Turn off the gas. Just be very, very careful, okay? Very, very careful. If you light that up now, we're going to get in flames. Holy. Be careful with that hot oil, please. Very careful. "15 minutes to go. You should now be thinking of cooking that catfish.
Frying catfish can be tricky. It's a really fatty fish. The trick is to get a nice, perfectly even brown crust, but still have the fish cooked all the way through.
Esther, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Catfish, strong point, weak point?
I am confident in the flavor behind it. I wish I got to taste it a little bit more, get the texture in there.
Good luck. How these dishes are going to look are important. The position of the slaw, the catfish, the beautiful little cone.
This has to be absolutely the same in flavor as well as in appearance.
I'm gonna try to match the best that I can, but don't be surprised if I'm the bottom 3 today.
4 minutes to go.
Deep fried to perfection.
Start plating up.
I don't know how to do a roundy thingy.
Last 2 minutes.
Should look just like Whitney's, guys.
45 seconds to go.
I can't get this thing to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Jennifer, you had a huge advantage coming into this elimination test. It should be a mirror image of Whitney's dish. Let's go, please.
Jennifer was given a basket of all 29 ingredients that were needed to replicate Whitney's dish.
You had this elimination challenge in your hands. It's got that lovely crunch. So the acidic, the tartness, and then that sort of sweetness from the fish. Good job.
The slaw has a great acidity to it. It's really nice. I think the sweet potato fries could have been done. They're a little greasy. They could have been done a little longer, a little crunchier. So not sure if it's in the top, but it's definitely far away from the bottom. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. As soon as I stepped away, I was like, okay, you did well. You did well.
There's no way I'm going home today. Absolutely no way.
Now that Jennifer has gotten things off to a good start,
Let's go, Christian.
can the other home cooks, Catfish, do as well?
Mr. New England, Mr. Fisherman, will you be as defensive, or can you take that on the shoulders now?
I hope I can redeem myself.
So, the coating, what's in there?
A little bit of regular breadcrumb mixed with panko.
The coating, how you seasoned that. Absolutely spot on. Perfection.
Thank you.
Right, Esther, let's go.
What'd you do for the crust?
It's coated with buttermilk, flour, and then panko.
Great taste, great texture. And the seasoning's there. Good job.
Giuseppe, can you bring your plate for us to taste, please? Tell me about the fish. How did you coat it?
I coat it with flour, eggs, and panko.
Very good.
Thank you, chef. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like I finally accomplished something good. I wanted to hear something from them, that I can actually make some good food.
Alejandra, let's go, please.
Of the 29 ingredients in Whitney's dish, Alejandra missed just 5, but added some of her own.
Okay, describe the dish, please.
For the catfish, I bread it first in the flour, then egg, then the breadcrumbs. For the tartare, I actually use very, very finely minced garlic.
Stop. Raw garlic in a dill tartare. Did you taste raw garlic in Whitney's?
I tasted a flavor that I could not identify.
It definitely wasn't garlic.
Wow.
Dreadful.
Wish she had something to drink.
That was a very big technical error, raw garlic. You realize that? You totally missed the topping. So high to so low in one day.
That is your weakest performance so far in MasterChef. And based on what I've just tasted, maybe your last.
I'm just like crushed. It's so hard for me to hear how disappointed he is. My goodness. It's tough. It's really tough.
Okay, Derek.
The fish I did in breadcrumbs with a tiny bit of cornmeal, some seasoning. I don't fry much at home, so I don't have much experience working like this.
The problem that you get is you've got this flaky, delicate kind of fish, and then all of this just heaviness just coating the top. It just doesn't know justice. The fish is cooked well, the outside's not, and the slaw is horrible. Just a pretty bad dish.
That coming off there is like sort of almost like skin, soggy crap, and it's bland and it's oily. You seriously missed the trick. Come on, guys. The name of the game was the exact replica.
You ever go back to a restaurant where you have a great dish and it's completely different the next time? It's the most disappointing thing you can ever experience.
Adrian, let's go.
My plating is wrong. I'm supposed to plate it the way Whitney plates it. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to take it.
What happened?
I was so caught up in making sure that it tasted right that the plating just...
Thanks.
So obviously another contestant who refuses to follow direction. I don't really understand. This doesn't taste great. You didn't do a lot of things. I think we were very clear. It's a contest, high stakes, big prize. I just don't understand how these things can go so wrong. Let me win this contest for you. Right? So you take this, you put it here, like it was on Whitney's dish. You take 2 pieces of fish, you put it over it. You take the tartare sauce, you put it in the front. Put some fries on the side, right? Voila. Is that so freaking difficult to understand that concept?
I'm afraid that this might be my last opportunity cooking in the MasterChef kitchen.
Right, Jenny, let's go.
It's been pretty dark in the MasterChef kitchen the last few minutes. I'm hoping that I'll brighten up the judges' day with this dish.
You cook fish often?
No, it's my first time to fry fish.
First time frying fish? Wow. It's so salty. The texture on the slaw. It looks like somebody pre-chewed it.
We asked you to duplicate a dish. Create something that at least looked like it. You know, this looks like, you know, it's, I don't even know what to say.
I didn't think anyone could match Alejandra or Derek. Disgusting.
It looks pretty sad. I didn't think that the dish was going to be so wrong. I'm in trouble.
The objective was to copy, not to reinvent, not to dissect, not to reposition on a oblong plate, not to show us a garlic tartare sauce. Wow.
Worst brutal day in the competition thus far. Seeing everyone just slaughtered and scattered around on the floor is really incredibly disheartening.
Ben Starr.
Slaw is Napa cabbage, carrot, apple, toasted pecans, and it's dressed with apple cider vinegar and a bit of honey.
Why don't you cook like this all the time? What's the matter with you? Delicious. You really nailed it. Congratulations. Good job.
Finally, I've done something that doesn't make them want to vomit. What planet have I landed on?
Okay. At least one person will be eliminated. There were some highlights. 2 dishes that really stood out. Christian and Ben Starr. Star quality through and through. That means both of you will be team captains in the next challenge.
Apparently, Ben nailed it too. Good for him, but you better watch out, because I'm gonna kick his ass.
I have a lion inside of me when it comes to competition, so you better watch it, because I am gonna... I almost cussed. You better watch it, because I am gonna bring it.
You're going down. You're going down.
Okay, we had 3 rock-bottom dishes. The first one belongs to Adrian. And it wasn't just the plating, let me tell you that. It was the taste combined with the presentation.
Our second cook that's up for elimination, Jenny.
This is not good. I know they're both really good cooks. If I get called up now, there's a really good chance I'm going home.
The third cook who is up for elimination today, Alejandra.
A couple of hours ago, I was in the top 3, and now I'm in the bottom 3, and I don't want to be here.
We didn't expect to see any of you 3 here. Alejandra, one ingredient that's never inside a tartar sauce, and that is garlic. Jenny, you seemed lost in a way that you were sort of out your comfort zone and not in tune. Adrian, we put your food on Whitney's plate, and it still tasted dreadful. Damn. Jenny, please step forward. Was that really you at your best?
No, Chef.
Your time is done in MasterChef. Please take off your apron and place it on your bench.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for your heart. Thank you.
Keep cooking.
I will.
And follow that heart.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay?
Thank you.
I have a bright future ahead of me. I'm not done getting better, and the great thing about cooking is really it takes a lifetime to learn.
Adrian, Alejandra, take both your aprons back to your benches. You're staying in MasterChef. Get a grip, both of you, quickly. A very difficult, emotional day. There's only 12 of you left. Pull yourselves together. Good night and get some rest.
Next time on MasterChef,
You are going to be cooking for a Hollywood party right here.
the cooks face the fury of Chef Ramsay.
I want that mess cleaned up.
Gordon Ramsay has lost his mind.
That is the worst dish I've ever seen in MasterChef. And on top of that, that is the worst dish that's ever left my kitchen.
And
Stupid cake.
at least one more home cook's dream will come to an end. Previously on MasterChef, one home cook exploded in the kitchen.
I don't think my dish is the worst dish here. I think you're wrong.
His arrogance, it's stinking up this kitchen.
And a new rivalry erupted.
I told Jennifer, I think she's a bitch, and I'll cook her under the table any day of the week.
At the end of the day, one more home cook's MasterChef dreams came to a bitter end.
Jenny, your time is done in MasterChef.
Tonight, the cooks are thrown into the lion's den.
You're not going to work like a little pig in my kitchen.
Gordon Ramsay has lost his mind.
I want that mess cleaned up. The worst dish I've ever seen in MasterChef. And on top of that, that is the worst dish that's ever left my kitchen.
Now, just 12 cooks remain to battle it out in front of 3 culinary heavyweights.
Stupid cake.
At stake, $250,000 and the title
Cake.
of MasterChef. The remaining 12 amateur cooks have been brought to the rooftop of an elite Hollywood hotel.
Let's go. Come through.
They'll be split into opposing teams for today's high-end catering challenge. The losing team will face a pressure test where one more cook's MasterChef dream will die.
Welcome to London West Hollywood. This hotel has a special place in my heart because it houses my Los Angeles restaurant. You are going to be cooking for a Hollywood party right here.
All right. You'll be split into 2 teams, and each team will have to conceptualize, prepare and cook different hors d'oeuvres for our VIP guest list. The courses are vegetable, beef, and a dessert.
All of you are going to be cooking in my Michelin star kitchen downstairs. Yes! Yes! Woo! We had 2 stunning dishes from our last challenge. Based on that, Ben and Christian will be picking your teams. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I couldn't have asked to be a team captain for a better team challenge. I can't wait to just start the game and take Ben down.
Ben, first choice.
Chef, I've seen at least one contestant so far produce presentation like this.
I'm really, really hoping I'm going to be on Ben's team. I think Christian's amazing, but he's really aggressive in the kitchen.
My first selection is definitely going to be Susie.
Susie.
Wow. First round draft pick.
Wow.
The fact that Ben chose me first shows that I am one of the top dogs in MasterChef.
Christian, who is it, please?
Adrian.
Okay, Ben, star.
Tracy.
Tracy. Wow.
I'm gonna go with Alejandra.
Okay, good.
Jen.
Wow.
Derek.
Wow.
Dester.
I'm going with Giuseppe.
All right,
Let's go.
I'm with the boys today.
I'm last again, almost. And I'm thinking, please, I do not want to be on Christian's team.
I've seen this person produce incredible miracles under pressure, and that person is Christine.
Christine.
Christine for the full house.
All-girl team.
Not all.
Okay.
Nobody wants to pick me, that's fine. I don't know why, because I'm 2-0, and I perform really well in these team challenges, so all it is just fueling my fire right now.
Ben.
Yes, chef.
Looks like you've got Charlie's Angels there. Huh?
I had a feeling Ben was gonna be picking a lot of the girls, which is fine. Girls, I like them. They're a little bit more dramatic than guys. And I think when it comes to being in a kitchen, you can't really have a lot of drama.
You've got 90 minutes to prep 3 stunning hors d'oeuvres.
We have 90 minutes to cater a Hollywood party. Hello, can somebody bring a straight jacket over here? Gordon Ramsay has lost his mind.
Your time starts now. Off you go. Run.
Each team has 90 minutes to devise and create 300 luxury hors d'oeuvres from the ingredients in Chef Ramsay's kitchen.
Each one of you is going to take ownership of a single course. I am not a dictator. If you want your team to produce brilliant results, you have to empower them to do something that they're passionate about. First course is veggie. Does anybody have?
I can do veggie.
You can do veggie.
Gazpacho.
Okay. Beef. Yes?
Beef, sure.
Beef. Do you want ribeye, short ribs, or filet?
Filet.
Filet. Christine's doing an open-faced Wellington, a little bit of puff pastry, mushrooms, filet, creme fraiche, done. Last course is Esther's beautiful, dainty chocolate profiteroles. Listen, I'm your bitch. I'm here to support you.
Let's go, guys.
Ben is running his team in a democratic fashion. But on the red team, Christian's making all the calls.
All right, vegetable, gazpacho.
Gazpacho, let me see.
Christian has a menu mapped out in his head, and that's what we're going with. Some of his ideas, I'm wondering if they're a little too risky or edgy.
Beef, we'll do a little tartare, little pepper, we'll torch it.
I'm in charge of the beef tartare, and I've never made beef tartare. I mean, hell, I've never even eaten beef tartare. It's a risky thing, because, you know, it's raw meat.
And for the dessert,
Do profiterole with filling.
Okay, let's do this, guys.
Christian and Ben, please.
Ben.
Ben.
Yes, chef.
2 seconds, please. Christian, let's go. Quick.
So Gordon calls me and Ben over for a little powwow to go over our menus.
Ben.
Let's go, Ben, come on! Now! I don't have time for this. I just had to yell at Ben to get over there because he's wasting my time. If Gordon can yell in the kitchen, I think I can yell in the kitchen too.
Talk to him about the dishes.
Vegetable, we have a gazpacho shooter.
They must have been listening to us because Adrian won with the gazpacho.
Okay, so are you two copying each other?
No, chef.
The list of ingredients here is extraordinary. I mean,
Yes, chef.
really extraordinary. Desserts, on a high. What is it?
Esther is on dessert. She's doing very dainty chocolate profiteroles with a lattice of chocolate on top.
Wow, ambitious.
A profiterole again, and
Wow. Same dishes competing.
Have the balls to change if it's not hitting perfection. You're the captain for a reason. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Listen, we don't have to change courses here. All we have to do is make sure ours tastes better.
Esther, look at me. Look at me. You're not going to work like a little pig in my kitchen.
Yes.
I want that mess cleaned up.
I'm cleaning everything up right now.
Despite Gordon's fear of similar menus, Adrian and Susie are both going ahead with their gazpachos.
I've done gazpacho a couple of times before. I'm gonna keep it simple and keep it like really delicious and fresh.
Adrian, how are we doing?
Doing all right. I need to adjust my seasonings. I'm doing a gazpacho again, but I'm doing a dual
Are you doing them at the same time or layered?
It's going in the same cup, so it's just layered.
Make sure they're the same thickness. Obviously, this looks like puree and this one's thinner, so just be careful about that.
Not only do I find out that Adrian's doing a gazpacho, but he's doing a duo. He's like the one-upper. I'm so screwed.
Meanwhile, Christine is trying to ensure her cooked beef dish beats Derek's raw beef tartare.
Just went through a pressure test where I had to cook a fillet, so hopefully I can do it again. Only concerns is that I overcook, which I hope I don't do.
Feeling, do I cut out thick like that?
No, that's fine. I have Derek on the beef, and raw meat's very risky, but I'm sticking with my plan, and, you know, that's what chefs do.
Esther is going up against Giuseppe on the dessert course. He's ditched a disastrous batch of profiteroles and is now switching to fruit tarts.
The profiterole didn't come out right. I didn't have a scale, so I had to go by eye. And like that is very hard, man. You can make it. Mamma mia.
Esther also managed to mess up her first batch of profiteroles. Attempt number 2 isn't going much better.
I think there's something wrong with this flour.
Esther, what's that for?
I'm making the batter again. Something went wrong. I could tell right when I touched that.
Okay. You're making a choux pastry for dessert?
Yes. Concerns?
Yeah, I mean, I'm deeply concerned.
Okay.
Concerned that they take 12 to 15 minutes to cook,
Right.
15 minutes to cool down.
Right.
Are you mad?
If I don't have the dessert ready on time, then we forfeit the dessert course. And all those votes will automatically go to the red team.
If it's not cooked in the center, you're
Right.
screwed.
I just need Gordon to get out of my face.
600 hors d'oeuvres for the Hollywood cocktail party must be served in just 30 minutes. But Gordon isn't happy with progress so far.
I mean, I'm deeply concerned. If it's not cooked in the center, you're
Right.
screwed. One bite wonders, yeah? Let's go.
Both teams are putting final touches to their gazpachos.
Okay, I want you guys to try this.
Okay.
More salt?
Yeah. So we could put just like a dash of this on the bottom and then the red over the top.
Giuseppe, how's it going now?
All right.
All right, that doesn't, you don't sound positive, buddy.
Over here, look at this.
Hey, look at this guy.
Okay.
It needs something green. Do we have mint? Basil.
That's good. All right.
While Giuseppe is delighted with his red team dessert, Esther on the blue team is having more problems with her second batch of pastry dough.
What is all that in there?
Yeah, my choux dough doesn't work.
That's all choux dough?
Yeah.
How much did you make?
I was trying to do enough, like 100, and just in case I'm burned, but
I am gonna make a third batch of dough, and this time it's gonna work. I know I can do this. I have to do it.
Derek is up against Christine in the beef hors d'oeuvre. As the blue team puts the finishing touches on their mini beef Wellington, Chef Ramsay is concerned with the size.
Is that right, the pastry being that thick on there? It's just very, very thick.
I have an extra pastry dough circle on top, and Gordon comes by and he's like, this is supposed to be an hors d'oeuvre, not a freaking whatever. So it's like, this is too thick.
Do you want to pull the top layer off?
There's a lot of pastry there for
Yes.
very little beef.
just like that, guys.
Go,
Just
do
like
it.
that.
Let's go. Red team, who's serving? Red team, who's serving?
I don't know, supposed to go for it.
Who's serving from the red team?
I'm not sure, Chef. Christian
Not
would
sure.
know.
Hey, lights are on, but everyone's off to Italy.
I have nightmares of Gordon.
With time running out, Joe is worried the red team's beef dish is beyond redemption.
You're gonna serve a raw meat
We're gonna sear it off with the torch so it doesn't...
with the torch.
Yes.
I've never seen anyone blowtorch raw beef in a tartare. I think you're taking a big risk serving raw beef to this whole big crowd of random people.
"11 minutes to go."
After screwing up her profiterole dough twice, Esther has finally mastered batch number 3.
These are good.
I put the third dough in the oven, and they look beautiful. I'm so relieved.
The final task is to pipe in a perfectly mixed chocolate mousse filling.
Ben.
Yes, chef.
The mix is broken. Just taste the mix. It's like eating a mouthful of olive oil, butter. It's broken, greasy.
I've done this dough 3 times, and you're telling me the filling's wrong now?
Susie.
Yeah.
Show me the bag.
Here you go, chef. Yeah.
You're piping it, and you're piping broken mousse. This whole course has been a frickin' disaster.
Yeah, chef.
Because that is disgusting.
You're not gonna let us serve this.
With the filling ruined and time running out, the blue team must come up with a new dessert. Fast.
Let's do fruit.
Yes.
Yes, strawberry?
Strawberry, kumquats, basil.
Perfect, done. Go.
The only thing we have time to make is berries. That's it. And do we even have time to do that?
You okay, Ben?
I'm losing it here.
Ben, what is a dessert now, please?
Lightly macerated seasonal strawberries and kumquats and a chiffonade of basil.
So how do they eat them out of the cup? Is it a spoon, teaspoon? What is it?
It's a fruit shot. I can sell anything, chef. I'm taking it up there.
I really think that this whole challenge is gonna come down to dessert. And if this is what it's going to be with only minutes left on the clock, we are screwed.
Blue team, they actually put together the last moment a sloppy dessert. Some fruit, put in some paper, and you're supposed to just shove it down like this. Come on, this is high life people. You have to give them something that looks elegant.
Last minute, blue team, come on!
See those ones right there? Put some basil on those. All right, stay focused, girl.
Okay, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, well done.
Bring them up front.
Kumquat fruit salad with cream. It's the worst dish I've ever seen compiled in MasterChef. And on top of that, that is the worst dish that's ever left my kitchen. I could cry. I could freaking cry.
For this Hollywood cocktail party challenge, the red and blue teams have each made 300 hors d'oeuvres. The guests will try each of the team's 3 courses and vote for their favorites. Whichever team wins the most courses will be the winner. First up, the vegetarian course. Susie's tomato mint gazpacho for the blue team is taking on Adrian's duo of gazpachos for the red team.
I thought a chilled mint gazpacho. This is really a head-to-head. His dish doesn't look as pretty as mine. It's kind of heavy-handed. I've got this like cool, chilled gazpacho with like this flour on top that's like edible and beautiful, and it's like a really sexy dish for like this party.
Okay, so
let's shoot them.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
You have a very beautiful smile, so you're 1 point already.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's too salty for me.
Too salty?
Too salty, yeah.
Okay.
And Adrian, a double gazpacho. Everyone taste one each.
The balance of the sweetness and the saltiness is very good.
Thank you. The green doesn't want to liberate itself from the glass.
Maybe this will work.
Put your finger. No, but the thing is that you cannot serve that in a restaurant because it doesn't go down.
For the meat course, the blue team is serving a mini beef Wellington, and the red team has a torched beef tartare.
I have a play on beef Wellington.
Cheers, guys. You got it in a bite? Bite? No, she didn't know it in a bite. You see, that's the problem with the 2-bite hors d'oeuvre. That eventually you'll get a piece of portobello mushroom dribbling out of your lip. Okay, and now we'll go to the red team. This is the classic take on beef tartare torched.
Cheers to one bite.
Cheers. Good?
It's got a nice, yeah, it's got a nice tang to it. Got a little more, yeah, tang.
All right, so you got to think about it because we're going to ask you to vote. This is very big.
Finally, it's time for dessert. Can the blue team's 5-minute fruit cup stand a chance against Giuseppe's elegant fruit tart?
Hello, ladies. We have your first bite of springtime here. Fresh local strawberries with kumquats, just a hint of basil and a little bit of whipped cream. It's a guilt-free way to end your evening. It's a shooter, just take it right in, all in one bite.
Try to keep it in your mouth. There you go, very good.
And then from the red team,
Enjoy.
Giuseppe, what did you make?
All right, we have a pastry with the sweet mascarpone cheese, raspberries, blueberries, and a little touch of agave. If I don't win this time, I'm gonna be completely devastated, I swear to God.
They were both amazing.
Okay.
But that one did it for me. Yeah.
Oh man, I was shocked. She liked the band dessert better. I can't believe it.
I have to go with the red, actually.
Oh.
That was a little difficult to eat. This was just nice and classic for me, and it was good, and the textures were there.
All right, split decision. Thanks, guys.
All 3 courses have been served. The guests mark their voting cards as the party winds down.
We hit a hiccup, we kept going. I could not feel more proud of my girls at this point. Each and every one of them performed flawlessly.
1, 2, 3,
The votes have been counted. The first team to win 2 of the 3 courses will win the challenge, while the losers will face the dreaded pressure test, where at least one person will be eliminated from MasterChef.
As far as looks and taste, I think we nailed it. And we're gonna win.
The first course was a delicious vegetable course.
1 gazpacho more classic, 1 gazpacho double flavored with guac on the bottom and tomato on top. 1 team came up ahead on the gazpacho challenge, and it was with 64% of the vote. Red team. Adrian! So the red team, a little bit more complex perhaps, a little bit sexy in design. We really liked the way it looked, the double flavor, so excellent job.
All right, the beef. Derek, you look excited.
No, I was just excited to beef. You know?
All right, well, you were in charge of your team's beef hors d'oeuvre, the tartare of tenderloin. Blue team, we had the beef Wellington. Who was in charge of that?
Christine.
This is where it gets interesting. One team somehow was able to garner 100% of the votes.
Wow.
What? Every guest that dined tonight that enjoyed the hors d'oeuvres enjoyed the blue teams.
Oh my God. Rock out, girl.
People underestimate me as a cook. When you put me against the wall, then I would usually come out fighting. You just never know what I'm gonna bring.
Red team, for me, the tartare was bland. It needed help.
I knew the tartare was risky, but I didn't expect a full sweep, and nobody did.
It's neck and neck. 1 to the blue team, 1 to the red team. And it's all down to the dessert. Blue team, you came up with a seasonal spring fruits with a cream. Red team, you came out with a puff pastry.
When it comes down to dessert, I'm feeling like it's over. It would take a miracle for our fruit cup to win over Giuseppe's.
It was a very narrow margin. The winners of the dessert course,
with 53% of the vote,
red team.
I feel great. I gave actually the victory to my team. This is a beautiful Hollywood ending. I couldn't be better than that.
Being in Gordon's kitchen and winning the challenge is awesome.
Good job, man.
Proud of my team, proud of me, and we nailed it. No pressure test for us.
I feel like a failure as a leader because they were trusting me to lead them to a win.
It came down to dessert, and it was Esther's fault that we lost.
Blue team, you'll be facing a very demanding pressure test. Get some rest. Good night. Let's go. Come over, guys, please. Let's go.
Since my beef Wellington was so amazing last night, it just blows that I'm standing here. I'm angry because it's not my fault.
My team is facing a pressure test. Had I been able to deliver the dessert I wanted to, I don't think we would be here today.
Red team, you were the real stars last night, and you will not be facing the pressure test. Make your way up to the gallery. Watch and learn.
I feel amazing that I don't have to go into the pressure test because nobody has any idea what it's going to be, but we do know that somebody's going home, and I know that that somebody is not me.
Okay, for this pressure test, you all will have to create one of these. A stunning, delicious, eye-capturing, layered cake. A masterpiece built on textures, taste, and visual impact.
I've been baking since about age 10, so I'm extremely comfortable baking cakes.
You'll have 2 hours to make a cake with a minimum of 6 layers of sponge.
Why 6 layers? Why do you need to eat 6 layers of cake?
Okay, on to your stations, please. And remember, whoever has the worst layered cake in this pressure test, at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef. 2 hours from now. Off you go.
In this pressure test, the cooks will have 2 hours to produce a delectable 6-layer cake. The judges will be looking for perfect construction and presentation, as well as amazing taste.
I'm just gonna go with a standard vanilla chiffon cake. I'm gonna do a cream cheese frosting and maybe add a little bit of basil and strawberry flavoring to that. I'm gonna do an ice cream sundae, basically, in a layered cake. So we're gonna do banana, we're gonna have a little bit of hazelnut. So that's kind of the game plan right now.
Six layers. For a professional chef, it's a tall ask, right?
You have to have the technicality of baking, architecture, construction, flavor profile.
Chemistry. The base of the cake has to be a thick layer, so it stands up when you slice that wedge. The layers in between don't have to be as thick as the bottom base. Otherwise, it becomes top-heavy. It's going to topple.
All right, Ben.
Hello.
How we doing?
It's going to be an awful elimination today.
Who do you think now is at risk of going home?
I don't want anybody to go home. From personal conversations that Tracy hasn't baked a lot.
Hey, Tracy.
How are you today?
There's a lot of talk about you being a little unexperienced in making desserts.
I'm actually not the top baker in this competition.
Who do you think is gonna struggle here?
Me.
Christine, talk to me about your cake.
I'm gonna do raspberry, strawberry, and apricot. Jam in the middle.
Jam?
Yes.
Nice.
Preserve.
Okay, good.
But I'm gonna pipe a little icing on the outside so it doesn't go.
Christine, 30 seconds with you. I need a bottle.
I have some rum.
All right, Susie, what are you doing?
I'm doing a chocolate sponge cake, and in between I'm doing a raspberry whip and then a pecan crust on the sides and then ganache on top. And
Super simple, no garnish, no nothing.
Yeah.
Right, Ben.
Yes, Chef.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, Chef. I'm making a cake that I've made many times. This is a pumpkin carrot sponge.
In between the pumpkin, what are you putting in there?
I'm doing a cream cheese frosting, and I'm going to candy some hazelnuts to coat the outside, give it a kind of nice rustic but still elegant look.
Hi, Esther. How we doing?
Chef, how are you?
What's wrong? You seem so quiet and down and defeated. What's wrong?
I'm not defeated, I'm just focused.
Good. You have as good a chance as anybody in this kitchen to pull it out and to win.
Okay, folks, 1 hour left, and one person is going home.
While the cakes are cooling, the cooks are able to prepare their icing, which will be critical to the construction and flavor of their final cake.
On the sponge cake side, everyone seemed to bake them, get them out of the oven, and we're slicing them pretty good.
I got quite excited about Ben Starr's pumpkin carrot. However, there's no aeration in the cake, so it's a weighted mass.
Yeah, it's like an orange doorstop. It's about that thick, and it looks heavy as hell.
Yeah, Esther is still whipping her frosting.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. If you're just whipping your frosting now, by the time you pipe it on the cake, it's going to be melted butter, you know? So they really have some risk with timing now.
We're coming up to 30 minutes left. You should now start constructing the layers.
The key is to just keep the stand cake up.
Doing just a little adjustments here to make sure it's level.
Christine, how many's on there? You're missing 2 layers, yeah?
Yeah, I have it right here, Chef.
Okay, good. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Thanks, Chef. I just layer it up, and I'm really not paying attention of how thick the icing is or how thick the jam is.
Just over 15 minutes to go.
Stupid cake.
That's the Tracy. All the way around. Let the palette knife do the work.
I'm liking the consistency, I'm liking the layers, it's standing up there nicely. Then I realized I've made a crucial error. No, it's not on, I didn't put the thing underneath. You know those little cake rounds that help you move the cake from place to place? Yeah, I forgot it.
Put them next to each other, maybe you can just slide it right over.
I literally lift the cake up and put it onto this glass round. However, the shape of it is just not the same.
5 minutes to go. Your cake should now be assembled, and you should be putting your finishing touches on there.
I'm freaking out a little bit. Time is running out, and I'm just trying to get the cake filled. I'm throwing icing in there, I'm throwing curd in there, I'm throwing fresh fruit in there, and I've lost count of the layers.
Last minute.
Really? My icing's melting everywhere.
Start putting those final touches. 30 seconds to go.
I'm in a mad dash to even give them a cake I can present.
This is just stupid.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop!
Good. Stupid cake.
That has been the most difficult pressure test ever so far in the history of MasterChef. And from here, they look amazing. But at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef. Okay, Ben Starr, let's go. Right, Ben.
Yes, Chef.
Are you okay?
I'm wonderful.
Talk to me.
I've been perfecting this cake for 5 years, and I believe this is the first time I have had the ingredients to be able to give you something that represents me truly as a cook.
Okay.
And the ability to finally do that in this competition is overwhelming for me.
Okay, good. Describe the cake.
Chef, this is a pumpkin carrot cake with cream cheese frosting and candied hazelnuts.
There we go. Finally, Ben Starr has arrived. Oh my God. I swear to God. That looks phenomenal.
Thank you, Chef.
Absolutely sublime. That is extraordinary. Absolute magic on a fork.
Just letting it finish. My mouth just had an orgasm. Sorry.
I feel like I have finally spoken to the judges my language, and they've understood it for the first time. This is Ben Starr. This is what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Susie, let's bring it up.
My cake looks amazing. It's decadent, it's luscious, and I hope they love it.
Today I made a ganache and a pecan-encrusted cake with chantilly cream on top. Each layer also has just a chantilly whip with a hint of raspberry as well.
When you mentioned crusted, it definitely is that. This one's like, we're gonna kind of have to do one of these numbers, like. The chantilly, I really wish there was more of it. Just some more mouthfeel to kind of balance out with the cake.
You know, when I saw you putting the ganache on top of the cake, it was like perfect. And then you went and you put this, I don't even know what this is. It looks like kind of mold growing up a tree on the outside. So there was a minimalistic kind of perfection to this cake that kind of went to hell. I mean, it's gross.
I
I literally just got served like a piece of humble pie. And I'm realizing that there are people in this competition that could possibly be like way better than me.
Okay, Tracy, come on up.
I'm thinking, please, God, just let the cake stand long enough for them to cut it and put it on a plate. I made a sweet basil and citrus-infused syrup and blended that in with a sweet cream cheese.
So, Tracy, there's two things I notice. A, the asymmetrical construction of the cake, and B, is the frown on your face. It's good. I think that the orange zest and basil really kind of makes it pop a little bit and gives it some brightness and flavor. It's simple, clean, and intriguing.
Thank you.
Jennifer, let's go. What is it?
It is a play on a banana split. So you have your strawberries on top, your nuts on the side, your banana on the inside, your chocolate on the inside.
That looks amazing. The chocolate goes brilliantly with the sponge, and it's sweetened by the strawberries, and it tastes delicious. Great job.
Esther, please come forward.
It's a lemon raspberry cake. It's filled with a lemon curd, fresh raspberries, and then layers of sponge cake are brushed with a raspberry and lemon syrup.
It's very, very sweet, almost overly so.
The excitement about a layer cake shows the level of finesse
Right.
in the construction, but it looks like it's been put together in a panic. I'm struggling with the lack of balance. It's got that sort of overpowering acidic but sweetness to it, and it doesn't really work.
I'm frustrated because I could have done that so much better. I ran out of time.
Okay, Christine.
It's layers of apricots, raspberries, strawberries, a little bit of hazelnut liqueur. It's just a layer upon layer.
It seems a little bit kind of sweet on sweet, one-dimensional, no contrast, like boring.
Okay, Christine. The frosting on the outside is what?
It's buttercream.
Sponge is perfect. The cake's lacking personality. And it's pretty sort of run-of-the-mill. All of you, come down, please.
I'm really disappointed in myself. Like, this is by far the worst I've ever done, and it sucks that it was during a pressure test.
2 hours to produce a stunning 6-layered, delicious cake. Sadly, at least one of you will be leaving MasterChef. Right, Tracy, step forward. Jennifer, step forward. Ben Starr, step forward. Take you, Tracy, Jennifer, upstairs. Congratulations. Let's go. Okay. Esther, Christine, Susie. Clearly, all three in the bottom half. Susie, it wasn't your best shot. Christine, on the back of your performance with the beef Wellington, the cake didn't match anywhere near what you produced in the last challenge. Esther, awkward, didn't really work, and a bizarre texture. Christine, step forward, please. You've done a lot inside this competition, and at times, you've really handled the pressure brilliantly. Christine, I'm sorry. Take your apron. Upstairs, the balcony.
I think I almost peed myself. People keep underestimating me. I'm still here to win it, so you just better watch it.
At this point, I think I just got hit by a truck. And I've got this feeling inside of me that, like, this is my time.
Esther, Susie, we've got the neural engineer versus the lawyer.
It's down to me and Susie. I quit my job. I'm here, and this opportunity means the world to me. I'm not ready to go home.
Susie, what frustrated all three of us was the fact that you had something on the verge of stunning, but the add-ons and the pecans just didn't work. You don't know where to draw the line in the sand. Esther, you're a very technical, intelligent cook, but you looked out of your depth across those 2 hours. Esther, step forward. Esther, take your apron off. Your time is done in MasterChef. Promise?
I'm promising.
Stay on that journey.
I will. I'm not going to give
Yeah?
up.
I'm not gonna go back to being just a lawyer. It takes a lot of courage and conviction to quit your job, but it's absolutely worth it when you pursue your passion. Food excites me, and I feel empowered leaving MasterChef. The world is my oyster.
Susie, sometimes across these challenges you go in denial, and there's parts of you that produce sort of fake ideas, and unfortunately they don't really wash. So we tell you to make you better, and you seem to ignore that advice. Take the advice, run with it, and come back strong. You may be walking on thin ice, but the ganache was delicious. Take your apron upstairs and join the rest of them. Let's go.
I never, ever, ever in my life ever want to do a pressure test again. That was my hell. That was honestly the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. That was so much disappointment in myself. I'm never going to be in there again.
Next time on MasterChef.
The biggest mystery box we've ever had.
One cook's aggression is unleashed.
I'm not here to make friends.
And one judge's temper boils over.
Show these people the same respect they show you. If not, I'm gonna personally come over there and throw you out of here.
And another home cook's MasterChef dreams will come to an end.
I am speechless.